Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous day. Just bear with me a second, I'm just having some issues getting my live up on my side, so just wait for it to show up. There we go. It's not showing I'm live yet, as you can see, but if you can see me, hello, welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday. I'm sending everyone so much love. If you are watching this back with me live as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, welcome. All you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions about anything that's on your mind, love, health, wealth, your person, anything that's going on really. So let's do this then. So fabulous Friday, the sun's out here in the UK today. It's going to be great weather over the weekend as well. So I'm wishing everyone a wonderful weekend. Okay, so we've got Tara in the house. We've got Yashi. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here early. Tara says, morning, honey. Angel sending me images and words and the wood snake or word snake. Okay, what does that mean? Well, first of all, the fact that you're seeing the snake is a huge sign that the wood snake is around you right now. It's 2025. It's the year of the wood snake. So wood snake is helping you to release anything not serving you, whether it's a situation, a person, experience, a negative thought pattern. Anything that isn't serving you is being stripped away. And you're being shown that all is well, okay? So you're saying some career guidance, please, feeling weird energy from others at work. So it may be that you're being guided to not take things personally. The snake is around you at work, helping you to know that you are safe, that there's no need to fear anything. So I really feel that this is about a test for you to recognize your own energy, to be able to give attention to what you want to give attention to and pull your energy back from what you don't. So in other words, if you're feeling weird around people at work or if people are acting a bit strange, just don't take anything personally. It's nothing to do with you. It's about what they're going through. You just get on with what you're doing. What you give your energy to grows. So if you're focusing on worry and fear, that's going to grow. If you focus on being positive and shining your light, that will grow. So let's bring you some guidance in. Okay, what's the guidance coming through for you? What's the guidance coming through for you? What do you need to know? Trust your intuition. That's the message for you. Trust your intuition, not your ego that causes problems, fear, stress, struggle. Your intuition, what you knowingly know inside, what your intuition is saying to you. That's the guidance. And this could be a sign that something needs to change in your career. And the wood snake could be coming in to show that to you also through this situation. So maybe you're thinking, is this job for me? Is this career for me? Is there something else I want to do? So I feel it's a time of change for you in many ways, okay? So let's bring in another message around career. So the message coming through, you got the Knight to Sword. So you may be guided to take care of something quickly or do something to bring more stability in. So you got the Knight to Swords and the Four of Wands. It feels like you're moving forward towards a more stable time at work, or you're being guided to make a change. So allow yourself to sit with this message and think, does this career serve me? Do I enjoy my job right now? What do I need to know about that? And the angels will guide you. Because I feel there could be a sudden change that brings in something better. I hope that helps, okay? I'm also going to do you a message from the wood snake, because obviously the wood snake is communicating with you right now. Welcome, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. And a big thank you to my our soul sister, but our moderator here, Yashi, for looking after the chat for me. So the guidance from the wood snake is connect, okay? Take time to connect with yourself and your spirit guide. So again, this is about trusting your intuition. That's what the snake is saying to you. So you don't have to connect with anyone who's dragging you down or causing you problems. You just need to connect with yourself and source. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we're going to do a message for Yash. She says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM? Thank you, and a message from the universe regarding India and the Pakistan war. Well, remember, there is a reason for everything that happens, even if you don't understand it. Okay, so I know it's not nice what's going on, and it's crazy out there. Okay, but the angels are reminding you that God's got it. Okay, so just try and focus on things you can control, not what you can't control. So the guidance coming through for you right now is you've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. So this is what you need to know. So it's like your masculine is saying you've done nothing wrong. So in other words, remember, if something's happening with him or not with him, it's not your fault, okay? Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. This could also be connected with what you're going through in the world, but I feel this is more connected with your masculine, okay? You're experiencing both energies, so you're going to feel what he's going through energetically as well. Okay, you're going to feel his energy physically as well as emotionally. You're going to feel your own masculine and feminine energy, so you're going to have moments where you're okay and then moments where you're stressing a little bit. And it's because you're experiencing both your masculine and feminine energies. You may have an energy one day where you feel like you're okay, you want to move on maybe, and then you're craving him again. So you're going to go through all kinds of energy. You've got to forgive everything. And this is really where you are right now. Forgive everything, the karmic situation, anything that's going on. And what matters is what you think. That's what you need to know. And this is connected with the war. What matters is what you think and what you feel and what you know. Okay, don't get dragged into what's going on social media or what's going on in the news, because a lot of the time that's all blown out of proportion, okay? All paths lead home. That means everyone ends up where they're meant to be at the right time. And what I'm connecting with this is, as well as connecting with any deaths that occur, remember everything happens for a reason. And what the angels show me is when there's a war or there's something like that going on, there are collective deaths that need to happen for soul growth purposes. For example, that particular group of people may have a mission to come back in another timeline with the same group of people. Does that make sense? And it's not me trying to justify what's going on. I'm trying to help you understand these from a spiritual perspective. So all paths lead home means we end up where we're meant to be at the right time, whether it's up there in heaven or with our person or whatever it is. That's the message you need to hear right now. Well, the message coming through from your masculine is, it's not your fault, you've done nothing wrong. So the guidance from heaven is to forgive everything. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Kat, thank you for being here, honey. Kat says, can I ask about the energy between me and S? I appreciate keeping in touch, but I have the impression he's just doing it so I don't forget about it. So what's the guidance for you first of all? What's the guidance for you first of all? What do you need to know? The angel's saying give yourself credit for how far you've come right now. We've got forgive your twin. So definitely a lot of forgiveness is needed right now. Remembering that you are not alone and that you are an earth angel. Okay, so you've come here to shine your light, to be your best version. And the angels are reminding you when you're not with your twin or when things seem to be going to God's plan, not perhaps your plan, there is always a reason and you're never alone. So you're surrounded by love. Your person lives in you. You are one. So forgive anything that's happening right now. So what does he want to say to you? Okay, what does he want to say? He's saying to you, I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. And you may not understand that sometimes. You know, you might think, hang on a minute here, does he even care about me? What's he going through? And he's so attracted to you, so he's thinking about you constantly. You're on his mind. The universe is bringing you back together. And he's saying, you don't know what you do to me. So the energy is intuition. You feel that. You feel it. So remember, you go into these moments of separation and silence, so you're able to feel this energy. You smell them around you. You can sense the presence. You feel it when something is shifting or changing or coming. And you may be able to feel this attraction right now where something is shifting. But it's like he's saying, you don't know what you do to me. So I feel you are on his mind. He is thinking about you. And he's wondering what you're doing. So obviously, whatever you're thinking right now, you feel it. Trust your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal says, any messages for me? So what's the message coming through for Crystal right now? This for Crystal Lime. What's the guidance for you? We've got, I'm kind to myself. So be kind to yourself today. Be good to yourself today. Think about what you want. Think about what you need. Think about what's right for you. Put yourself first for a change. And relax and breathe into your day. Relax and breathe, which means take your time. Relax before you do anything. Breathe before you do anything. And what I mean by that is before you take an action step or before you say something, think, observe. If you're stressing over something, relax about it, breathe, pray about it, give it to God. Because you are safe, that's the message. So relax and breathe today and be kind to yourself and things will feel better, okay? Yes, I am British. Someone's asking if I'm British. I am from the UK. We're going to do a message for Cece. Where's Cece gone? There you are. Hi, Liz. Can I get guidance? Get. You put get I guidance as I think you mean can you get guidance? As I realised I felt illegitimate in all areas of my life and work, and somewhat my connection with Jake. So really this is about you recognising you've got wounds that need to be healed, and they get healed through self-love, okay? I feel like I'm reliving an abusive cycle at work, any message from Jake. So really it's about recognising everything starts within you. When you heal the aspects of yourself that are feeling damaged, that's when things improve in your life. Okay, so understand and recognise whatever's coming up in your awareness as a catalyst to change, okay? So the guidance from the angels is love yourself today. And this is what you're realising. You need to love yourself more. So it doesn't matter what's going on with Jake. It doesn't matter what's going on at work. If you're giving that love to yourself, if you're filling up your own cup, these things won't affect you the same way. So for example, if you're missing Jake, but you're being good and kind to you, you're not going to feel the loss. Okay, if you're going through things at work, as long as you're proud of you and you're giving back to you and you're listening to you, then it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing or thinking about you or the way they're behaving, because you give the energy to yourself. So I feel that's what you're learning right now. Okay, you're learning to take a step back and observe what's going on. And also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for feeling this way. Forgive yourself for reliving this abusive cycle. Because at the end of the day, you might be looking at the other person or the other people thinking it's their fault. We have a choice how we feel, respond and act. So forgive yourself for allowing yourself to perhaps feel the way you are, or I feel it's different than that. It's more about you recognising that you are this spiritual being having a human experience and you have a choice how you see it. So what he's saying is, I've been feeling your presence around me. So he's definitely been feeling your absence, and that's making him feel your presence around him. So he's sensing you. This is what he wants you to know. And he's saying, you're so different, but that's why I love you. So the reason you're different is why he loves you. So it could be that you're different than anyone else he's ever been out with or been around. Or you may have differences about you that maybe you see as flaws or you don't like. And those are things he loves about you. That's what you need to know, okay? I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to go down to the donations. I'm not missing anyone out, okay? I'm just going to the donations. I want to do Ross actually first. I'm going to do Ross first. Ross Edwards says, morning Liz, can I get a general message in love and finances? So let's do a message for Ross first, and then I'm going to start with Laverne's donation. So Ross, what's the message for you today? What's your general message? Enjoy your journey, which means enjoy each moment, be more in the present. Because when you're in the present moment, things flow better, things feel easier, they're not as stressful, because you're not worrying about tomorrow or the day after that or the day after that. So in love, enjoy this journey right now. Enjoy where you are in your life, whether it's you're single, craving your person, whatever it is, but you have time for you right now. Give back to you and see every day as a journey, an adventure, exciting. That's what the angels want you to focus on. And then you'll notice your finances getting better. Affirm, I am sexy and strong. So remember your own value and worth here. So if you are connecting with someone else or you're wanting to attract someone else, you must remember your own value and worth. You must remember who you are as a person. That you are sexy and strong. So really you're sexy, but you are strong too. So in other words, you're strong on the inside and the outside, and that makes you attractive. So in love, we've got faith, trust in God. Trust in God that who is meant for you will come in for you at the right time, especially if you feel you are a twin flame and part of one soul. So have faith in God's plan for your life, and in the meantime, enjoy the journey you're on. What about finances? What about finances? We've got, 7 of Wands. So I definitely feel because it's come through in reverse here, it's about you deciding what you want and making choices and knowing you have enough. So affirm it, I have enough. I am enough. I feel the message I've got coming through is when you know your own worth and value, you're going to start receiving worth and value in all areas of your life. So your finances will improve, opportunities will show up, and things will get better for you in general. I hope that helps, okay? So you may also feel like you want to make a change at work. And you may be in between two things right now. And the angels are going to show you what to do, okay? All the answers are inside. That's what I need to share with you. Laverne, thank you for being here, honey. Is this marriage over with Jay? And I did see you put 444 and you said a general message from Spirit. So is this marriage over with Jay, okay? Is this marriage over with Jay? We've got the Star and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels like there's hope here in this marriage, okay, to bring in eventually everything you want. So if you're connecting with J as in you and J, that's what I'm connecting with. I'm connecting with you and J. Okay, there's hope for the future to eventually be together how you want to be. So when I'm connecting with you and J, I'm seeing this as there's hope there for a future, because the Knight of Pentacles is a movement, okay, a movement towards what you want, and the Star is hope. Okay, so it feels like this is a hopeful situation to bring in what you want. Now, is this marriage over with Jay? We've also got a yes here. Knight of Pentacles is a yes as well. So you have to sit with the message, because when I'm connecting with this energy, if you're feeling this marriage is because I'm connecting with you, I'm not really connecting with the marriage per se. What I'm connecting with is you and Jay. Okay, so there's hope in this connection with you and Jay. So if you and Jay are married, okay, then this is going to move forward in a new way. Okay, so it means things are going to shift. If you're thinking about Jay with a karmic partner, for example, I feel that's over, it's coming to an end. But what you need to know is this: there's hope in the situation for you and this person to be together, eventually the way you want it to be. That's the message I need to share with you. So that's what's coming through. Okay, so you've got the Star and the Knight of Pentacles, great cards, both the right way round. There's no issues there when I'm connecting with you and his energy, okay? So, yeah, you're guided by the angels. You've got to have compassion right now for your twin, okay? And remember the truth that you are special and unique. That's what the guidance is. So let's bring in a general guidance message. That's what you need to know. Just making sure everything's okay. I haven't dropped any other cards, okay? What else do the angels want you to know? Okay, so we've got I forgive you. So forgive everything and rise, okay? There needs to be forgiveness in the situation. So this may be what's causing a problem right now. You need to forgive yourself, forgive him, forgive anything else. Forgiveness is the key. When you forgive everything, you rise and you feel stronger, because forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It heals you. And sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for feeling triggered or feeling emotional or whatever it is, and know that that's okay. Yeah, it's just how I channel the energy. Jay is a divine masculine. Okay, that's what I'm connecting with. It doesn't matter whether Jay is a she, he, doesn't matter. Gender is irrelevant. I'm channeling the message in this way. Okay, so that's what I'm connecting with. It's like, you will be the one operating in feminine energy right now, and she will be the one operating in masculine energy. This is why you're having this reading. That's why you've jumped on. So I feel that the forgiveness is the key, but the answer to your question is there's hope for the future for things to move forward the way you want them to. I hope that helps, okay? Is the marriage with you and her? Is it with someone else? Okay, because I'm feeling fear around someone else for some reason coming through. Fear around that. The guidance I've got is you and her moving forward together. That's what I'm connecting with. Okay, we're married. Okay, so that's good then. Because that shows you, okay, that it's going to move forward in a new way. So the marriage, in other words, the marriage may be over the way you think. It's going to be different. Okay, it's going to be different than what you think. Okay, so in other words, it's going to move forward in a better way because you've got the Star, which is, you couldn't get a better card coming out, and the Knight of Pentacles. I hope that helps, okay? You just got to have faith in you right now. Forgive everything and rise. Julia, thank you for the donation. Can I ask for a message from Pete and guidance for me? So what does Pete want to say? I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So if you've been communicating with him through your mind, through your energy, he's been feeling that, he's been receiving those messages. And he may have been speaking back to you because you may have had sign synchronicities and telepathic messages back. So I feel the 5D bond is strong right now. And he's saying, you gave me that spark. And that's what he's reminding you of, you know, that when you came into his life, whenever that was, however that happened, it changed things. You gave him that spark. So it's like he's saying the spark hasn't gone out. The passion is still there. The fire is still there. And it's like you're communicating right now through telepathy until the time is right to communicate in the physical, or the way you want in the physical. So, yeah, he's missing you right now. He's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. He said, I miss you, and I miss you at night, because I feel this in the darkness at night, when he's lying in the dark. Okay, so when he's lying in the dark, he may be having restless nights, you know, sleepless nights, thinking. He's missing you then. So what's the guidance for you? Definitely feel you're going to clear the air. Okay, Okay, so there will be a communication coming in. Yeah, this is what you need to know. It's your loss. So obviously don't think like, oh, it's your loss as in a negative way. It's about you recognizing if it's not around you right now, it's not your loss, it's his. Think how magnificent and special you are, how much you've got to give. So it's his loss, okay? So start seeing it that way. And I don't mean in a cocky way, you know, oh, it's your loss, or a negative way. I mean, like, you've got to see it like you are a valuable being. So you have to remember your own power right now. And that will bring things in the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation and the cat, honey. Good morning, Liz. What is the message I should receive for today? Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here, honey. Big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you so much love. So what's the guidance for you today? You're ready for anything. Whatever you're going through right now, you can handle it, okay? Because you're ready for anything. And you may be saying this to the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for whatever you've got for me, universe. I'm ready. Okay? And you may be writing down your feelings. I feel you're already doing this, but if you're not, then this is a sign to journal things down. It could be gratitude. It could be just what you're going through during the day. You know, write down your feelings, what you're thinking and feeling. And am I happy? Yes, I am. So anytime you start going into fear or doubt or illusion or struggle, ask yourself the question, am I happy? Yes, I am. Why? And then you look around for all the things to be grateful for. Go on a rampage of appreciation, as Abraham Hicks says. Start noticing all the magic around. Am I happy? Yes, I am. Okay. And I am sexy and strong. So again, this is so important we remember our value as a divine feminine. You are sexy. You are strong. You are ready for anything. You can handle this. Anytime you start struggling or panicking or going into anxiety or wanting to do something, when you know you need to relax, write down what you're feeling and thinking, and then you'll feel okay. I hope that helps again. Let me bring you in another message as well. What's the energy? What's the energy? We've got love. Love is the answer, and that's what you're being shown right now. Love is the answer, not fear or anxiety or stress. Love. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages for me, please. So what's the message coming through for Elaine today? Flew out. I pay my own bills. So what you're being reminded here is that you are independent, that you rely on yourself. You don't need to rely on your twin or anyone else to bail you out of situations or pay your bills. You are independent and strong. And this could also be a sign that you're going to pay your bills. So if there is anything you're worrying about with finances, this is a sign it's going to be okay. But I feel the message is to remember how independent you are and how strong you are, that you don't need anyone to pick up the pieces for you. And have faith in God, trust in God's plan, because that's where your true bread comes from God. Everything you want, everything you'll ever need comes from heaven. Okay, so this is why prayer is so important. This is connected with finances, stability, love. Trust in God's plan in your love life with your twin. Have faith in everything that's happening right now. And have faith in yourself too, because you are independent. We've got 6 of Wands. Be confident in who you are. This is about you being confident. There could be some more money coming in for you somehow. Could be a promotion. Okay, or some recognition at work happening, or someone giving you a compliment or a pat on the back. I feel you need to be giving yourself those things too. Be proud of yourself for how far you've come. So I feel you're going to be feeling a lot more confidence in June than you are now. So I'm not saying you're not confident now, but it feels like moving into June, you're going to feel even better. You're going to have even more things to be excited about and grateful for. And let's do a message from your twin. Your twin is saying, I know we're being spiritually guided. I'm so attracted to you. So again, this is about the universe bringing you together magnetically through, you know, just happening naturally. You don't have to force anything. It says you don't know what you do to me. And this is also because of how independent you are. You pay your own bills. You do your own thing. So remember your own value and worth. I hope that helps, okay? Shivia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM? So what's the message coming through from your DM today? We've got, I don't know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. So he definitely wants to tell you how he feels, but he doesn't know how to get it out of him. He may struggle with opening up emotionally. There may be wounds around opening up emotionally, and he's trying to heal that. So he said, I just don't know how to express it, but I do feel it. And he's saying, my love, so he feels the love, he's in love with you. He just doesn't know how to express it. And he may show it in other ways, okay? So what's the energy between you right now? Yeah, separation hurts him too. So if you are in any form of separation or silence or distance from each other, it hurts him too. And he wants to bridge that gap, you know, he wants to break the silence or the separation. He's just working out how to express himself. That's the message coming through. So let's do a little message for you. What's the message for you today? We've got face your fears head on in the knowingness that you are supported and watched over everywhere you go. That's what you need to know. And also that you are sexy and strong. This is coming out today. So I feel this is a power message for the Divine Feminine collectively today. Remember that you are sexy and you are strong. You can handle anything. You are attractive. So this is for everyone watching right now. Remember your own value and worth and your own magnificence. And then your attractiveness increases to your person. I hope that helps, okay? La Phoenix, thank you for the donation, honey. Please, when will the open communication with my love come? Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Christina, for being here. Well, it's definitely going to come in because I feel it's going to happen when he can give to you. When your person can actually give to you everything you want to come, because we've got the Ten of Cups here. So this is everything you want with this person that's on the horizon. So it is coming in. This is the way the angels are showing you will receive what you desire. And I feel that the reason why he's holding back or, you know, staying back is because he may not be able to offer this fully to you yet. So I feel that the love is going to come in, the open communication, when he can give you the relationship that you both deserve. So it's worth waiting for. You know, furthest out, this could be October time. He knows he hurt you, so there needs to be an apology. And he's saying, you make me happy. Okay, you're my happiness, you're my source of happiness. Okay, but there's also pain there because he hurt you and it caused him pain to hurt the source of his happiness. So I feel there's going to be an apology that leads to happiness. And there's definitely a union, you know, because obviously you're coming up as a Ten of Cups here. So it's definitely on the horizon. It's just maybe taking time because of the pain. Because he knows he's hurt you, so he's got to forgive himself for that to be able to come forward. So the furthest timeline out for him opening up, you know, the way he wants to open up to you is October. But it's between now and then. I'm not saying it's going to happen in October. It's between now and then. I hope that helps, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages for my DM? His energy has been up and down. So obviously his energy is up and down. Take your energy back into yourself. He said, I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. So it's because of money. It's to do with finances. So it's not to do with you directly. It's because of something he's going through at work or something he's going through with his finances. And that's what he's trying to focus on. That's why he's been up and down. And you may not even be aware of that. Okay, and he said, I'm trying to build for myself. So he may be working out how to save money or how to deal with his finances to have more when he comes to you. Okay, so I feel it's financially related. It's not like he's worried. It's nothing for you to concern yourself with, put it that way. Yeah, he wants to touch you. So when he thinks about you, he thinks about touching you. Touching your face, touching your hand, touching your body. Tenderness in a very tender way. You know, and this is what you need to remember. That's what the connection is. Tender and real, even when it hurts. So have compassion for your twin right now because he's dealing with something financial you may not be aware of. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm sorry the cards are the wrong way round. It's YouTube. It's nothing to do with me and my settings, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. How is my energy is off and he is coming on Sunday. So you may just be picking up on, you know, some fears coming through from him. Okay, so what's the message for you right now? So the message for you, you know, you may even be stressing a little bit or picking up on something that something may not quite go to plan. Remember, it's always on God's plan. So what you may be picking up on is, are we actually going to meet on Sunday? Is something going to happen? Is something going to change? There may be some underlying energy there that you're sensing. And remember, if things do change, I'm not saying that's going to happen. Okay, but if things do change or you don't meet on that day or something changes with the timing, then remember God has a plan, there's a reason why. Okay, so remember that, okay, because you'll meet when you're meant to or you'll come together when you're meant to. So if there's a delay for any reason or a block or anything doesn't happen right, it is happening right. Okay, so instead of taking it personally or getting angry, see it as a blessing in disguise, okay? Remember that you are capable of great things, which also means you're capable of dealing with whatever happens. because you deserve the world and you must be willing to wait for it. So again, there could be that you're sensing that maybe something isn't going to work out, perhaps the way you thought it would. And I'm talking about timings. I'm not talking about the connection. I'm talking about if he's coming or not. You know, you're sensing something maybe shifting here. And be playful and fun. So instead of being serious and stressful, just be playful and fun with this. Okay, play with the universe a little bit and say, okay, well, I know you're going to bring him to me at the right time, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to have playtime and fun time with myself. So if something doesn't happen, see it as a blessing in disguise, an opportunity to spend more time with yourself, okay? So the guidance, we got the Empress in reverse. This is affecting you. Remember who you are. You are the Empress, okay? Because you are the Empress. You have all this love to give. You are strong, capable, forgive me, fear, resilient. But right now there's some fear being activated in you because you perhaps got your energy up to see him, spend time with him, whatever's supposed to be happening at the weekend. And it's like you're feeling something shifting. So I feel you've lost the plot a little bit and you need to breathe your energy back into the now. So bring your energy back, okay? Because when you do that, when you center yourself, you're going to be able to handle this. He's saying, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So he's definitely been doing a lot of soul searching and deep thinking since the last time you spent any time together. You may also be picking up on that because they're not giving me a yes or a no as to whether he's coming or not. You've got to remember it's a higher love. And look at this, it will happen. Victory, it will happen. So it will happen. So that could mean him coming on Sunday or in a different way because it will lead to a victory regardless. So the point that the angels are making here is that there will be a victory no matter what's going on. Okay, so it will happen whenever that is, whether it's Sunday or a different day, because this is higher love. He's flying in on Sunday, okay? Well, what I feel you've just got to be very patient, very playful, very fun with this. Remember your power as a divine feminine. Don't let this affect you if things don't go to what you perceive to be your plan, because it's on God's plan. You are capable of this and you deserve the world, so wait for it. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazari, thank you for the donation. A message from my true love, please, thank you. Well, obviously your true love is yourself. So you write down your feelings right now. And I feel that your person is communicating with you through your intuition, through your feelings. So perhaps write down what you're feeling. Write down what's coming to you. And it may make sense more written down. So this may even be things you can channel into a book or channel into a deck of cards or something else. And time for me heals my heart. So this is what he wants you to know. Give me a block, blocks in communication. Not communicating yet physically or whatever it is. That time is needed to bring a healing into the heart space. And this is what you need to know too. Time for you heals your heart. And you're able to write down what you're feeling. Because remember, you're still grieving a loss. Okay, obviously you've got a new beginning, but you're still grieving a loss of what you've lost and what's happened in the transition. So it's all happening in God's plan. So write down what you're feeling. Time heals. And I feel that's the message, that he needs this time to heal his heart, to prepare his heart, okay? Forgive yourself. So there may still be some things you need to forgive, okay? You are a leader. And you know this, and the power is in the here and now, which you're being reminded of. So again, when we go into the worry about tomorrow or what's going to happen, we know the truth. So what does your true love want to say to you? Your true love is saying, I'm protecting this connection. There you go. So it's not the right time yet for the physical interaction because it's being protected. You may be seeing rainbows 444, and that you couldn't get a better message coming out than that, could you really? And we've got attention. You matter to me. Okay, it's just, look at this again, being protected, hidden. Look at that, being protected. What's hidden is being protected. So you do matter, and you have got his attention. It's just protection right now. It's protection from heaven. Got angel bumps. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I just had a crazy idea to take a side trip to experience a master facilitator teacher's craft, but it's a bit expensive. What do the guides say? What do the guides say? Lovingly release the past. It feels like this is going to assist you with releasing the past in some way. So it will help you to lovingly release the past. It feels like that's something to do with it, okay? Let's see what else they want you to know. What else do they want you to know? You're protected by the angels. So if you're meant to do this, you will. You'll be given the resources. If not, you'll be protected by the angels. And you know this, say for example, say if you're trying to make a payment and the payment gets declined for some reason, it's not your fault. It's something like the bank block your card because they think there's fraudulent activity or something else happens. It's a sign that you may be stopped from doing it. So I feel the message is you'll know if you're not meant to do it. But I feel it's going to help you to release the past. It'll also help you to change your perception on things, see things in a higher way, and you're gaining direction from above. So you're being guided what to do from above. Your angels are going to show you that you were protected. So I feel that you say it's a crazy idea, but it's popped in your mind from somewhere. So it's come from somewhere, something perhaps you've been asking about or wanting to do, and this is the way forward for it. So what do the guides say about the expenses? It seems you've got the Two of Swords in reverse. It feels like if there is a block, it's going to be unblocked. So I'm feeling two things. First one, if you've got any blocks in you, I feel that's going to be released through this experience. And if you feel there's any financial blocks, they will be unblocked. So I feel that you're being shown that this is something you're being guided to do. Okay, so trust in that. And know that if you're not meant to do it, there will be some kind of block. But I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. So I'm not feeling any blocks there that I'm connecting with. I feel this is something you're being guided to do that will assist with your growth. I hope that helps, okay? Ashita, thank you for the donation. What is the future like between me and Angad? Or Angad? So what's the future like between you and him? We've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the Sun in reverse, okay? So this is about you and your independence. So I'm not saying it's going to be a bad future with him because the Sun's in reverse. It's more about reflection. This is going to be a lot about growth. So the Sun in reverse is really like the Moon, where there's a lot of reflecting going on, deep diving into the soul, thinking. And really it's about you being independent. So how the future looks between you is you're going to continue with your own independence for a while. So this may mean there's some blocks to union or there's some delays around being together as a couple, because you're learning a lesson independently. You're learning something in your own spiritual path. So it's not like I'm saying it's not going to happen. It just feels like right now that there's certain delays around it. So what is the future like between you and this person? I'm going to use a different deck, okay? Again, yeah, it feels like once you've overcome whatever your battles are, things are going to get easier. Because if you've been having any sleepless nights over this, I feel that's going to change. Because you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I do feel things are going to get better between you. But maybe you're wanting me to, or perhaps say to you today, your future is going to be a commitment, or it's going to be a marriage, or it's going to be this or that. And I'm not connecting with that because I feel there's more lessons to learn to actually get to that position with each other. But it feels like it will get easier. So any struggle that you've been experiencing will ease off. But I feel for now there's a lot of deep reflection going on, and you've got to ask yourself the question, what do you want? So instead of saying what's the future like with me and him, what do you want? How do you want your life to be? That's the message coming through. And I want to give you a message from your higher self, because the angels tell you through me what you need to know, not what you want to know. You know, you've got to think, right, what do I love to do? I love to travel. Okay, this is what the angels saying, you love to travel. So travel could be in your future, whether it's with this person or with yourself. Choose to look on the bright side right now and take back your power, because the universe loves you. So give back to yourself right now and believe in yourself, and then the future will work out the way it's meant to, whether it's with him or with yourself at the moment. Okay, because I can't give you a, you know, because if you've said, the way your question is, what is the future like? It's about lessons and growth and understanding and spiritual recognition. That's what the twin flame journey is. Whether you see this person as your twin flame or not, it's showing you you're on a journey of soul growth. I hope that helps, okay? Lion of God, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Ariel and I had our first kiss the other day. That's awesome news. I knew it was coming. She says I make her anxious. That means you make her nervous. You make her butterflies in the stomach. You know, like, oh, what's this all about? You know, it's that beautiful feeling that you get, even though it's scary at the same time. What does Archangel Ariel want to share with me? And how does Archangel Ariel feel about this connection? Well, remember, it's how you feel about the connection that matters. As long as you're giving yourself what you need, Archangel Ariel is happy with what you're doing. I mean, it doesn't matter what the angels say. It's your choice. You've got free will. It's up to you what you do. But as long as you're giving yourself what you need as well, which means you're filling up your own cup, you are focusing on your needs as well as her needs, then you're going to keep the relationship balanced. And you go where you want, when you want. So also you are independent. And I feel that Ariel really likes that about you, you're Ariel. And you're being reminded of this. So again, this could also be you, because I don't feel you are selfish at all, but you're very independent. What I mean is, you may have to make compromises to spend time with her the way that you both want to spend time together. Because this is, I go where I want, when I want. And that's not selfish, that's self-care, that's doing things for yourself. But you may not go where you want, when you want, because you may be thinking of her needs. Does that make sense? And I release fear and choose peace, and that's what you've pretty much done. And I feel that that's what she's done to allow herself to have this kiss with you. And I'm very successful, you are. So remember, you are successful. She sees you that way. Okay, I'm talking about Ariel here. Okay, she sees you as successful. She sees you as independent, going where you want, when you want, giving yourself what you need, pleasure, whatever it is you need, releasing fear, choosing peace. She's very inspired by you. And what Ariel is saying to you is you were very successful. Archangel Ariel is saying you were very successful because you've got your independence. You go where you want, when you want, you give yourself what you need, and you choose peace over fear. So really, Archangel Ariel is very proud of you for the person that you are. Okay, so what else do you need to know right now? We've got mission, excitement, and healing. So the excitement is how you make her feel. Okay, because she's saying, she says I make her anxious. It isn't anxiousness like worry, really. It's excitement. This is how you make her feel. That's what she wants you to know. And you have a mission together. She's in your life for a reason. And I feel you know that part of your mission includes Archangel Ariel, because you connect with Archangel Ariel also. So you know that you've got a mission together. You know that Archangel Ariel is one of your guides. And you're healing your wounds. My wounds hurt me. And I feel that's also what your Ariel wants to say to you. She has wounds that, there's fear there, wounds that hurt her, and that's where the anxiety comes from. Okay, so I definitely feel that the anxiety is because of the wounds, because she's afraid of being hurt, but there's a healing taking place. That kiss as well that you shared was very healing, and you will have felt that too. She's saying to you, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. So this will be connected with the wounds. So anytime she's held back with you, it's only because of fear of being rejected. And that's a wound. She said, and this is also, she said, I've been putting myself first. I've been seeing it only hurting me more. So when she's been trying to hold back, it's been hurting her. That's what I'm connecting with there. And that might even be that you're doing what you want when you want, but you find, no, that's hurting me more because I want to be compromised and I want to try and make this work with Ariel. I have a gift for you. And that may have been the love or the kiss, or because this could be a physical gift, but I feel it's more about the love. And you influence me in ways no one ever has. And that will scare it. But this is strength. This is you and your power. This is all the things we've just said in the other cards. You being successful and all of this. That inspires it. So she's very inspired by you. So I feel a lot of love in this connection. Okay, a lot of power. Let me pull one more card. Anything else? I hope you don't hate me, because I've been lurking on your social media account. So she lurks around your social media, she watches you, and she hopes you don't hate her. Not that you would. This is a wound. This is something to do with fear. Okay, this could be about, not necessarily because she's lurking on your social media, but this is because, she doesn't want you to feel, like how she feels rejected sometimes. She doesn't want to feel rejected by you. So she can go into fear and wonder what you think of me. Do you hate me? Do you care about me? Like ego coming in. But what I'm also connecting with, thank you, angels, is there's someone lurking on your social media right now, someone else, who hopes you don't hate them. So someone's watching your social media that may want to come in with an apology. This is someone else, okay? This could be a friend, it could be an ex, it could be, you know who this is probably. but there's someone lurking around you. I feel this isn't to do with her. She may well be watching you, but I feel this is a different energy I'm connecting with. Someone's lurking around your social media who doesn't want you to hate them for what they've done or something that's happened between you in the past. Okay, probably your ex. So that could be about clearing the air or closure in some way. So there's definitely someone watching you in that way. I hope that helps. And they can, if it's your ex, they probably feel you're moving on or sense you're moving on. I hope that helps. Okay, great to have you here, honey. City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I hope all is well. Actually, Lion of God, can I make you a mod? Is that okay? Let me make you a moderator. Hang on a minute. There you go. Because only when you come in, you're always helping people in the chat, and it's always good to have my moderators doing that. So thank you for being here. So City Cat, thank you for the donation. And hey, Victor, welcome, honey. So City Cat says, hi, Alice, hope all is well. I've been so busy lately, so make sure you're having time for yourself and you're slowing down as well. Can I please have a message from my DM? Thanks heaps. So what's your masculine want you to know today? Saying to, I've been subliminal with how I feel about you. So it's definitely communicating with you through music, through signs, synchronicities, your feelings, your dreams, in other ways. He's not being direct with the way he feels about you, but he is showing you in some way. And I've been hurt by love before. So the reason he's not being direct about his feelings is because of the hurt that he's experienced before. Now, this could be your hurt, like, you've both hurt each other, or it could just be past pain. Because I feel there's some issue about being vulnerable here. And it was you, it was always you. So he's saying it's been you since the very beginning. It was you then, it's you now, it will always be you. I'm just not quite ready to say it yet, or I'm not expressing it the way I want to say it yet, or perhaps how you want me to say it yet. So he's being subliminal with how he feels. So he's telling you in many ways, or the universe is making you aware in many ways that it was you and it's always been you, and that's what he wants you to know. Let's bring in some guidance for you. Flying out, okay. Time for me heals my heart. So remember, separation of any kind, silence, no contact, just time apart and being quiet, whatever it is, it's bringing in a healing to the heart. So I definitely feel he needs to heal his heart to open it. Heart chakra activation. I've been talking about that in the readings, and I talk about that also in upcoming readings as well, coming on the channel soon. Yeah, you've got reunion, let's meet up. So I definitely feel there is a reunion on the horizon coming together, whether it's talking over the phone, messaging, or actually physically coming, because I feel he wants to meet up with you in the physical. So it's not just about messaging each other or being in communication. It's about physically spending time together. That's what he wants to do. And I feel that's when he's going to say to you, it's always been you. I hope that helps again. If you're after a timeline for that, let's see if I can get a timeline for this. You've just got to be open and ready, because it could happen any time. So the Queen of Cups is you psychically knowing, because you're going to receive signs and synchronicities. Yeah, look at this. Patience required. Okay. And something may even come in next year. So I'm not sensing like the reunion is next year. This could be about what you're asking for. This could be union related, because I feel it is going to be quicker than that. Okay. But you have to be patient, because it will happen at the right time, even if that's next year. So I feel if you kind of go in the mindset that you're okay with when communication comes, how it comes, and all of that, then you'll be okay. You'll say, well, I'm okay with it, whether it comes soon or next year, it's okay. It will come at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? So just bear with me, I've just lost where I was in the chat there. There we go. So MF3, thank you for the donation. Will things get sorted between Jay and I and guidance? So are things going to get sorted between you? So, card coming out, Seven of Cups, there's a choice there right now, okay? So there may be choices to be made or decisions that need to be made, and I feel these decisions or choices are going to come in around July. Okay, so between now and July, there's going to be some kind of decision made or choice made. So the message for you is all paths lead home. So what you're being shown here is if you're fully meant to be with this person, then you'll be with this person. All paths lead home. Home is you. All paths lead back to you, and all paths lead where you're meant to be. Okay, there may be a choice made here. So write down your feelings right now. Instead of like messaging him or, going into doing things that you may end up regretting, if you need to give this a little bit of time right now, for example, or you need to allow this person to come to you, write down what you're feeling instead. and write it down with a physical pen and in a journal or something, so you're not writing it on a device. So there's no, like feeling there like I've got to send something or do something. Because I feel you need to take a step back right now, because it feels like your person has been a bit defensive and a bit shut down, and they're coming out of that. So it feels like they were that way in April. In April, for whatever reason, they shut their emotions down, or they weren't able to take your cup. They were perhaps avoiding something, but now they're coming out of that. So I feel between now and July, there's going to be a reconciliation. There's going to be a decision made, a choice, because this person knows that you are the one. This person knows that, okay? So I feel you've got to stand your ground right now. So instead of writing them a message, for example, write down your feelings instead in a journal, and then the feeling or the need to communicate or do something will pass. So your person is saying, the thought of explaining myself and apologising scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So this person is planning on apologising to you, but right now they're trying to find the strength and courage to be able to handle the look in your eye or what you're going to say or do. Because they're really sensitive deep down, they just put up a front. So this person is thinking about you. This person is thinking about the pain that's been caused, and they're preparing to come forward. Okay, so I'm feeling something shifting between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? So yes, as you're out, you are going to sort it out, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what does my DM want me to know today? An angel message. So what's the angel message for Liza today? The angel message for you is, I look after myself and I release fear and choose peace. So the way you're going to look after yourself or deal with this situation right now is to release fear. Release any fear you have and choose peace. Affirm it, I choose peace. I am peace. And the way you find peace is through being in the present moment, breath work, going out in nature, looking after yourself. So the angels say, make sure you're looking after you. Anytime you go into fear, choose peace. It's a choice you make. Choose you. Choose to think about what you want in that moment and relax and see past the pain. So when the pain comes up, see past it, beyond it, okay? So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? We've got, my nerves have been getting the best of me. So I definitely feel he wants to come forward. He wants to reach out. He wants to initiate something, but he's feeling nervous about it. He's feeling nervous. So I'm saying the nerves have been getting the best of me. The anxiety, the fear, the worry. So you've got to choose peace over your own fear, because you'll probably be feeling his fear as well. Okay, because I do feel he's planning on reaching out, but his nerves are there. So you've got to just give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Mary Faye, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have an angel message, please? So what's the angel message for you? You are a pioneer of truth. You've come here as a light worker to change lives, to change hearts, to change the world. You've got a mission here. So remember who you are. As long as you're being true to yourself and you're being authentic and honest with you, then you're always on the right path. And you've got this because heaven has got you. So whatever you're going through right now, it's teaching you to be a pioneer of truth. That means a leader of light, to be an example of power. And you've got this, whatever it is you're dealing with, because you have angels by your side. You are not alone. You are strong and capable. The angels are with you every step of the way. What else do you need to know? Yeah, there's happiness here. So focus on all the blessings. Focus on the things you have to be grateful for. The sun is shining. This is a positive outcome. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, if you're uncertain about it or not sure what's going on, there's going to be a very positive outcome. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, thank you for the donation. Hi, I'm wondering if Rainer is coming forward soon, but we had wonderful eye contact as he was leaving his job today. So you know it's getting closer, okay? So I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. So the only time he runs from you is because he feels the intensity of the connection, the power of the love. He's not used to that. And he said, I have options, but I only want you. So I feel what he wants you to know, first of all, is there may be people circling around him, but he's not interested. He only wants you. Just like you will have options, but you're not bothered. So in other words, he's saying, yes, people may hit me up on social media or be interested in me or whatever's going on in his life, but he only wants you. So are you going to connect soon? Is he going to come forward? He's saying, don't ever change who you are. So what I feel with this is you don't need to do anything differently. He's saying don't ever change. It's like when you look into each other's eyes, it's the feelings you get from connecting in that way. Don't ever change who you are. He is going to come forward, just not quite yet, okay? Because he wants to, the Page of Cups, but it's not quite there yet, okay? You've also got the Four of Pentacles. He's overcoming fears of what he may lose, okay? Because he doesn't want to lose you. That's definitely what I'm connecting with. He doesn't want to lose you. So he knows, because he doesn't want to lose you to another option, he's got to come forward and express himself and make something happen. This could also be about losing certain things in his life. Let's see what the other cards are. Seven of Pentacles. He's actually been trying to manifest this. That's why you're running into each other so much. Doesn't matter whether what the circumstances are around work. It's the reason why is because you're both manifesting are coming together. You're both manifesting this. So the universe is creating this way. The way is being made for communication. And you got the King of Pentacles in reverse as well. So I definitely feel that he's going to stop being in his head about it, and he's going to move into his heart about it. So I feel with timings, this is something you're learning, to trust in divine timing, but also to trust in the way the universe is bringing you together. Because it's definitely coming. It may just not be quite at this moment. But I feel it soon. It is coming. So let's see if we can get a timeline, like the furthest timeline out. We've got the next full moon. Well, the next full moon is on Monday. Okay, what's the other card? Allow things to come. So if you allow things to come, it could even happen on this full moon. Okay, or around this full moon, this next full moon. So you've just got to allow him to come to you. That's your sign there to let things happen naturally. And it could happen as soon as this next full moon. So we'll see what happens. Interesting. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. I'm excited because I'm going to see the Rocky Horror Show later. I've already seen it, obviously, but it's always good when you go and see that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Any message from my DM? How was he been feeling towards me? I also dreamed again that I was cheating on him, but this time with a man. Why have I been dreaming about that? Because I feel what you're really being shown in that dream is you cheat on him with your own masculine energy. So what I'm saying, it's like you're cheating him out of his masculine energy sometimes when you're trying to control things. That's what's coming through. Okay? It's also about you connecting with his own fears, or about you being with someone else. Okay? So, you're saying, I dreamt that I was cheating on him with a man. So I feel that, I feel what's happening there is it's like his own fears about you being with someone else that you're picking up on. But what I'm connecting with is from a spiritual perspective. Remember that sometimes your masculine energy can take over, and that's when you may try and control something or force something. So it's about you stepping into your feminine energy, remember. So the message coming through is, I know more than you think. And what he wants you to know is that, it's like he said, I know more than you think. I feel that's connected with spirituality and his own journey. It's like you may not think he's as far ahead as he is, but he actually is, okay? So I see animals and numbers in my sleep. So you may start seeing animals and numbers in your sleep, but he is. So animals, it could be a specific animal that's around him, like a spirit animal, and numbers. So let's connect with that, okay? Because I feel this is his energy, not yours. You may well have seen an animal in your sleep, but I feel this is what he's connecting with. So, and that's why he knows more than he thinks, or than you think he thinks, because he's been shown in his dreams. So the number sequence is, look at this, spiritual dreams manifesting. So I do definitely feel that he's worried that you're going to move on, and he's having a dream about that, and that's causing him anxiety. But he's also having dreams about spirituality, or he's been shown things in his dreams about the connection. So he may be seeing 999 or 777. Obviously 777 is a number of manifestation, and 999 is a number about the spiritual journey. Okay, so 9s and 7s he is seen. So what about the animal? Okay, because I want to bring an animal in. Okay, so what animal has he seen in his dream? We've got a ram. Wow. So I don't know if he's an Aries, or he may have some form of fire in his chart in some way. But things are about to move forward in a very powerful way. So the ram is coming through as one of his spirit animals here because he wants to move things forward. So he's been shown in his dreams how to move things forward, how to take spontaneous action, what to do. And look at this, you've got the stag. And the stag is around him because he's a divine masculine who needs to transform to be in union. So deep transformation is taking place within him and around him to achieve union. So you've got the stag and the ram. And this is also a sign of what's been happening since the Aries season. That he's very aware of what he needs to change. So dreams are speaking to the both of you right now. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank and advice, okay? So message from Frank and advice. What do you need to know? So what does Frank want to say to you right now? He said, I've been feeling your presence around me. So even though you may not have been physically together, he's been feeling you around him the whole time. And you may have been sensing him too. But I feel this is more him sensing your energy. And that's also a huge message about coming back together in the physical, because he does want you. And he's saying, I'm sorry, I hope you can forgive me, because I do want you, I am attracted to you. So I am really feeling there's an opportunity coming in for some kind of physical interaction soon, if it hasn't already happened yet, okay? So when's he going to come in, or what else do we need to know? Remember, your patience is your power. You've got the Star and the Four of Swords. So when he's reflecting, when he's thinking about you, you're being guided together. So this is reminding you of the Star that there's hope for the future. Things are going to improve, where you're going to actually spend some time lying down together. So this could be about intimacy. But I'm also feeling that he'll come forward at the right time, okay, because he's being guided. And he's doing a lot of reflecting right now. He's doing a lot of fantasizing about you, thinking about you, dreaming about you. Okay, you're on his mind constantly, and you have been since April. Okay, so I'm not saying you weren't before. What I mean is April's been a very powerful time for him of reflection. And he realizes he's guided to you. And he's thinking about your body, especially thinking about this area here, which he's very attracted to. Okay, so I definitely feel something is coming. It's coming in May. Something is going to happen this month, okay? So you've got to be prepared for it, be patient with it, and know that you're being guided. I hope that helps, okay? Amy, thank you for the donation. This is for Amy W. It says, big love, everyone there. Hi, Liz. Progress on my DMs, energy to me, and angel message. So what's the message coming through? Okay. Forgiveness, I'm sorry. He's going to apologise to you. He wants to apologise. So he's feeling bad about something. So let's bring in the deck of apologies. What's he feeling bad about? Straight out. See what top card is first. Will you hear me out? So he definitely wants to apologise for something that's happened. And he's wondering if you're going to hear him out. So I do feel he's on his mind right now. What are you going to do? I was afraid of my feelings. That's why I behaved that way. So however he's behaved, it was because of his own fear around what he was feeling. And I was angry at myself, not you. Okay, so if he's been angry and you felt that energetically, frustration, anger, it's at himself because he's hurt you or behaved a certain way that's caused a problem. And he wants to come in and apologise for that. So there's an apology on the way. So yeah, there's fear around that though, because he's wondering if you're going to hear him out. So what's the guidance from the angels? Be fearless right now. Be fearless, be strong, remember your own worth and value, and go forward fearlessly. Affirm it, I am fearless. That means go forward into this day in the confidence that something's going to happen, because it will. Okay, just have faith in the when. I hope that helps, okay? And Natalia, thank you for the donation. Can I have the truth from Grayson? Well, Grayson always gives you the truth. It's just you may not be able to handle the truth or accept the truth or believe the truth, okay, because you go into your own fears around it. So he said, I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. So he wants to communicate, and he hates that he isn't, or he can't for whatever reason right now. He's saying, I miss being intimate with you. So he does think about being intimate with you, and he misses that. And this isn't just about physical intimacy. This is about conversation. He misses talking to you. That's what I'm connecting with. And he's saying, the intimate thoughts that run through my mind. So he does have intimate thoughts about you, and they run through his mind. He's saying, I've been astrally projecting to you. So he's coming to you in other ways right now. He's been coming to you through the astral realms, through dreams, or through emotion, or feelings, or songs, or signs. He's saying, yeah, telepathically communicate with me. So he isn't around you physically, but he is around you astrally. It's just whether you allow yourself to believe in that or trust in that. And that's a journey for you to yourself. So he's asking you to telepathically communicate with him instead of going over the past. You know, like when I read your comment yesterday, I think you said it doesn't want you or something because you said that in the past or whatever. You've got to let all that go because that's the past, okay? So telepathically communicate with me, you're saying. He's been astrally coming to you through telepathy and dreams and other ways because he misses being intimate with you. He hates not communicating, and he does have intimate thoughts about you. I hope that helps, okay? Night Lion of God, thank you for jumping in, honey. I'm sending you so much love. And a big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending everyone lots of love today. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'm not missing anyone out, by the way. I'm just prioritising super chats right now. Energy exchange, it's just how it works. Because people are so generously donating. I don't ask for donations, but people do donate. But if something's resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, take it because that message will be for you, okay? Let me just have a little bit of my drink. Okay. Katie, thank you for the donation. Natalia, you are so important. Remember your own importance and your own value. I was thinking about you this morning, actually, because I was thinking, you know, it would be next month now. We'll be seeing you in June. So, obviously, it wasn't the right time for that to happen. But, you know, you've got so much to look forward to, you know. Okay, Katie says, hi again, Liz. How is he doing? How's the energy at home? So, obviously, we've checked in on him. So, what's his karmic struggle? There's someone else on my mind. So you're on his mind when he's there. That's what he wants you to know. There's someone else on my mind. This is a karmic struggle. So when he's with his karmic partner, when he's at home, you're on his mind. And this karmic partner will be aware of that. I have to get back to myself. So this is the things he's thinking when he's at home. I have to get back to myself, to be myself, because Katie's on my mind, okay? It's time for us both to begin again. So he's looking at this karmic partner, he's looking at himself thinking, we need to both have a new beginning here. It's time for us to begin again. And I want out, but I'm having financial problems. So there's financial reasons why he's tied there or why he can't just walk away. He wants out, but he needs to sort his finances out. And that's causing him struggle. So what's going on with the karmic partner? How is the karmic partner seeing things? And just so you know as well, you know I said on that community post I've ordered some new cards. I've ordered like 20 decks of message cards. I've placed a huge order for the year through Make Plain Cards. I've also ordered some cards off Etsy. But I've ordered a really powerful karmic deck. Okay, it's really dark and intuitive and I'm really looking forward to getting there as well. I think there's 100 cards in that deck. I don't know who it's by. So that'll be interesting when I get that one. So what this karmic partner is saying is, I'm tired of trying, I'm tired. So this karmic partner has had enough, okay? I know he's thinking of you. And he's saying that in the karmic struggle. You know, he's saying there's someone else on my mind, that's you. And this karmic partner saying, I know he's thinking of you, and I'm just tired of trying right now. And they're giving me itchy eyes. So I definitely feel itchiness. I feel this karmic partner is tired. She may be rubbing her eyes, sleepless nights, overthinking everything. So again, they both know it's over, but there's something financial that's keeping them together right now. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. What does Kay want for us right now as I pull back my energy? Okay, so what's the message coming through? What does Kay want you to know right now? I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So while you've been pulling your energy back, you have been communicating through the spiritual realms. Whether you're aware of it or not, she has been receiving your telepathic message. And that may be that you're giving her time to move forward, or this may be that you're allowing her to come to you, whatever it is, that you love her. And she's saying, you influence me in ways no one ever has. So remember, you pulling your energy back is allowing her to be influenced by that to move forward. So remember, when the feminine pulls back, the masculine must move forward. It's like a shift in energy. And obviously, you're operating in the feminine energy right now. She's operating in the masculine energy right now. So because you've pulled your energy back, she's been connecting with that telepathically, and it's helping her move forward. So she's saying, you influence me in ways no one ever has. So really this is saying to you, keep doing what you're doing. And obviously if you're doing your affirmations, if you're working on you, you're raising your vibration, then that's putting you into a position of power. And I forgive you. So I feel this is what you've done. You've forgiven her, or perhaps you're in the process of doing that, and she senses that. And that's also creating a door of opportunity. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? Straight out. So the first one coming out through is, don't think because we don't talk I don't want you, because I do. Interesting, because you're not talking right now, and you're perhaps wondering when he's going to talk, because all these messages keep coming in about communication, and he's getting there, but he's saying, don't think because we don't talk I don't want you, because I do. And he's saying, I've been telepathically communicating with you. So while he isn't communicating physically, he is communicating with you in other ways. And he's saying, just know I'm obsessed with you. So you're on his mind all the time right now. He may even be watching you on social media, or looking at old pictures, or messages, or he's connecting with you. But he says that he isn't right at this moment. He isn't in the right energy at this moment to actually make it physical interaction. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have guidance and messages from the archangels and a message from my DM Will. So what does Will want you to know? Thank you, Melissa. Let's get those thumbs up, guys. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this live today. So what does Will want to say? So Will is saying to you, first of all, give me a chance. So he wants another chance. That's on his mind. Are you going to give me another chance? Are you going to give me a chance to explain, to sort things out? Because I know you've been right all along. I'm trying to forgive myself. So you may have told him something, and he's had to come to his own conclusions. And now he's wondering if you're going to give him a chance to explain himself. Can you hear that? Yeah, some kind of work they're doing outside or something. So that just started. So again, breakthroughs with that there. I can tell you don't trust me, and I want to change that. So he wants to earn your trust back. And he's also been trying to forgive himself for breaking your trust. So what's the guidance from the angels? And this morning when I was getting ready, okay, because I had my shower really early this morning. I looked out the window at 6:30 this morning, and there was a road sweeper coming down on one of those little things like Archangel Nathaniel. So we see Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way. So there's a breakthrough coming into your connection. So the angels are reminding you that time apart heals the heart. Time apart heals the heart. Wow, that rhymes. Okay, just give me that. So time for you heals your heart, and time for him heals his heart. You create your own bliss. So it's like, in the meantime, while this is all aligning, focus on you. That may well be what you've been doing, filling up your own cup, creating your own bliss, working on your own life, enjoying you, and that's been healing. I've worked with Nathaniel. There you go. That's definitely why that noise has just started. It's gone off now. It'll probably start again in a minute, whatever that is. But again, that's Nathaniel saying, I'm blasting things out of the way for you. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, messages from my love Pravesh. Don't know why I'm seeing 1221 nowadays. Well, 1221 is a mirrored number. It's saying the stability you seek is happening. That's what you need to know. Okay, so the stability that you seek is happening. Now, you may feel stable. He doesn't. Okay, so he's working towards that. So what does he want to say to you? I act happy, but I'm not. Okay, so he's wearing a mask. He's acting happy. You may seem happy, but he isn't. You know that through the eyes. So the eyes are the windows of the soul. The eyes tell the truth. You feel it in his energy. He's saying, don't focus on who wants me, because I want you. So if there is a karmic partner or people around him who are focused on him, he's saying, I'm focused on you. I act happy, but I'm not. It's all a mask. I don't want to hide this connection anymore. So he doesn't want to wear this mask. He's coming to terms with this. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to hide this connection. I don't want to hide from you. I don't want to entertain anyone else. I act happy, but I'm not. So he's got issues. And that's why you didn't see 1212. That's why you saw 1221. Because the stability you're seeking with him, the authentic part of him, is being healed and coming. It's like he's coming to terms with that. I hope that helps, okay? So if you start seeing 1212 instead of 1221, huge shift there. That'll be your sign, I feel, that like he's coming, he's stepping into his power. Melissa, thank you for the donation. Good morning, beautiful Liz. Any messages from Vidu this morning? I've been a little mean. Does he still love me? Thanks, beautiful, love you. So, of course, he still loves you. What you need to remember is the masculines forgive very easily. Okay? So, he's saying you really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. So, of course, he loves you. He doesn't just love you. He thinks you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. You know, if you've been acting a bit mean, it's because of your ego. And he will recognise and understand that on a very deep level. Okay, so what else do you need to know? He's saying, I really do need you. So he does need you. That's why he spies on you and watches you. But he's saying, I do really need you. You really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, so there's nothing for you to concern yourself with. Okay, so what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? We've got a silent treatment. Okay, silent treatment. So you may be giving him the silent treatment. He may be giving you the silent treatment. But it doesn't mean you don't love or need each other. Okay, so we've got, you light me up. You're a star. And that's reminding you to shine bright like the star that you are. Okay, believe, trust me. He wants you to trust him again, okay? And also, we've got dreams. You're always in them. So he's dreaming about you. You may be dreaming about him. He's dreamed about you. So what's the message in dreams? What's the message in dreams? I dreamt that we bought a house together. So we dreamed about the future. And in my dreams, I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. And this is also Hello by Lionel Richie. So you may hear that song. I hope that helps, okay? Empress 44, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any messages for my twin today? So what's your twin want to say? I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So there's an apology coming in here. He's recognising right now that he's hurt you and it was nothing to do with you. It was about himself. So remember, don't ever take anything personally. So forgive right now. Yeah, absolutely forgive yourself. It just jumped out. So forgive yourself right now because it's not your fault. It wasn't you, it was him. He's saying, I never meant to hurt you. It's not your fault. So I feel you need to forgive right now. Even if you feel you've already forgiven, forgive more. Because that will create a door of opportunity. The separation is hurting both of you. It hurts me too, he's saying. So I feel he is preparing and planning to come forward. With an apology, he's working this out right now. Anything else? Yeah, there's hope for the future, the star. You're being guided back together. I hope that helps. Okay, so all you need to do is shine your light. Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. May I have a message from my beautiful twin and a message from my higher self, please? So what's your twin want to say to you today? I don't want to hide this connection anymore. So he's tired of being in the darkness, in the shadows, being away from you. He doesn't want to hide it. He wants to be with you, okay? Yeah, I don't want you to move on. He's worried that you're going to move on. Now, obviously, inside, he'll know you're not going to do that, but it's fear. Just checking no other cards have come out there. No. It always feels like sometimes more cards come out than do. I don't want you to move on. Your birthday. Okay, so maybe he's been thinking about your birthday. He doesn't want you to move on your birthday or, thinking about your birthday in some way. So there's definitely a birthday energy. This could be a happy birthday. Could be thinking about you on your birthday. Birthday could be important in some way. So something could be happening around your birthday. It could be showing you in this card that by your next birthday, you're going to be showing off each other. In other words, he doesn't want to hide the connection on your birthday. So I feel he may have plans to do something for your birthday. Okay, so he's thinking about that. That's come up for a reason. But he doesn't want you to move on. Okay, and this is causing him a bit of panic and anxiety right now. So what's the guidance for you from your higher self? Choose to look at this in a higher way, which you do. So your higher self is constantly guiding you to look at things in a higher perspective. We've got, I face uncertainty with courage and faith. So your higher self gives you the power, and Archangel Michael gives you the power to face what's coming courageously and in faith, full faith. And I'm no longer afraid to try new things. There may be new things you are trying right now. Could be things you're doing in your life. It could be other things like food or all kinds of things. But I'm no longer afraid. I'm going to try new things. I'm going to do new things. And that could be about the way you handle things as well. And relax and breathe because it's going to be okay. Again, that noise, Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way. And they give me fear that. Let's see if we can get a timeline for something happening. We've got allow things to come. That's the guidance for you. Just allow things to happen naturally. We've got the beautiful Naina there, Angelic Echoes. Please go and check out Naina's channel. Angelic Echoes, amazing. She's got some amazing decks. This one is Realms Mercury Edition 2 by Lorena O.G. Tarot. Got this from MakePlainCards.com. Because obviously I know you've got a lot of cards. And the cards you use on your channel are awesome as well. So that's by Lorena O.G. Tarot. And this one is Eternal Messages as well by her, under a different name though, I think, the Pretty Psyche. And then I've got the face-to-face oracle. I've got no idea who this is by the way, because I bought it ages ago from playingcards.com, and it doesn't say the name on. And I'll say this, if anyone makes a deck of cards, always make sure you've put your name on each card, because, you know, on the other side, because then the person using it knows who it's by. Because you may lose the box, or you may lose the, you know, the front bit. I have the Eternal Messages one. Yeah, so it's by the same person, but this is Lorena OG Tarot. And it's Lorena as in R-E-I-N-A. Lorena OG Tarot. Okay, so you may want to look up that artist creator instead of Pretty Psychic. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for Cat T. Thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I hope you're well. I'm doing very well, thank you, honey. Can I please get a message from Jay? How's he feeling towards me, and will he reach out? Okay. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? He said, I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So you've definitely been communicating through telepathy and dreams, because he said, I've been having dreams about you, and I've been sending you messages in the 5D. So he's already communicating with you in other ways, because you're saying, when will he reach out? He's already reaching out in other ways. So that means it's been manifested. So what's he been dreaming about? What's he been dreaming about? I wonder if you were dreaming about me too. So whatever he's dreaming about, he's definitely dreaming about you. And when he wakes up, he's wondering if you're dreaming about him. So if you're dreaming about him, again, there's breakthroughs because there's noise happening. So there's breakthroughs coming in. He's wondering if you're dreaming of him at the same time. So there's definitely a lot of interaction happening in the 5D right now. Okay, so when is he intent? Because he's telling you through 5D messages and telepathy what his intentions are. So when's he going to reach out, okay? When's he going to reach out? We've got the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. He's going to reach out when he can commit. His dream is, his wish fulfillment is to be able to commit to you in a higher way, which means marriage or, you know, some kind of real commitment. And I feel he's waiting for that. So that's why he's not coming forward in the physical. So you may well have dreams about marriage, or you may be shown signs about marriage. When's he going to reach out? He is making this decision, though, because they give me tooth pain. There could also be something in the way, because he's wanted to reach out since April, in a few weeks. So he's wanted to reach out since April. Maybe you've had some contact in April. But if not, he's wanted to since April. We've got in a few weeks, so this could be any time in May. You've got to stop waiting and stop obsessing. So if you stop obsessing about it and stop waiting, that's when you're going to hear from it. But in a few weeks, it's coming. I hope that helps, okay? And, well, something may have happened in April, or he's wanted to communicate since April. We had contact in April. Well, something's coming in a few weeks. Within a few weeks. You've just got to stop obsessing and stop waiting. In March, perhaps you stopped waiting in April, and now it's coming. So it's coming, okay, within a few weeks. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I don't know why I'm putting that away. Melissa, thank you for the donation. For Brother Victor Meow's question. So we've got, obviously Victor's, I've answered for him. So we're going to do a collective message. So let's do a collective message. Perhaps you're thinking about timings. Let's do a timing message, okay? Because you may be thinking about, is he going to reach out when? Are we going to be in union when? What's coming when? Maybe it's something to do with work. So we're going to do a timing collective message. And this will be what you need to know, or what the furthest timeline out is. Okay, so pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. So 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, please, timings. Timings, please, when something is going to change, happen, or there's going to be movement, or something the person is asking. Card 1. Card 1. There we go. Okay. Card 2. Timeline for number 2. Timeline for number 2. Clear message. Okay. Interesting. I've already got a message coming through for Power 2. Wow, it's taking time. Woof. Okay, that's the message, okay? Number 3. There we go, okay. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Pick your number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, number 1, in a few days. Something's going to happen quick. It come out quick. This is going to happen in a few days. Okay, or in a few days you may receive an answer about it, or you're going to have more information. So in a few days something is going to happen, shift or change. Okay, very positive, quick movement. Number 2, it's like already in motion. It's like when I was shuffling, it's taking time for a reason. There's a reason. I feel if you're talking about your person, this person's wanted to reach out many, many times, but they may have held themselves back because something has been created. So it's about divine timing if you pick number 2. And you've got within 6 months from now, or 6 months from now. So I feel that something is coming, like a new beginning, 6 months from now. So I feel some of you are asking about the relationship itself, not just about communication. Because I feel like the communication has wanted to come, or they want to open up, or they want to do something. But something has been held back or protected. There's some kind of protection around the communication or the movement or the action or whatever your question is. And it's actually moving into full force 6 months from now. Something has been created. Look, we've got baby there as well. So someone could even be asking about pregnancy. But something has been born in 6 months. So this is connected with a new beginning, a fresh start, something fresh. So if you think about the relationship, for example, it's very likely it's going to start all moving into place properly, where the relationship starts flourishing in 6 months. So we're in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So November is going to be a very powerful month for you. Number 3, whenever your question is, yeah, look at this. When you release resistance, it will happen. So you may be worrying, you may be stressing, you may be overthinking, and you've got to let that go. So when you go with the flow, it's going to move forward. The angel's saying your guidance is, they're not giving you a timeline, because when you release resistance, it will all move forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got MF3, thank you for the donation. Why did Jay, pull away? Did he decide to be with someone else? Since you mentioned other options, thank you for the beautiful message earlier. Yeah, other options. It doesn't mean they're entertaining those options. That will be your fear, because you're saying, did he decide to be with someone else? That's ego. Okay, so why did he pull away? I've been thinking about proposing to you. Commitment issues. So he pulled away because he was thinking, wow, you're the actual one I want. You're the one I want to propose to. You're the one I want a commitment with. And that may have caused him a lot of fear. Okay, so I don't feel he decided to be with someone else. I feel he was deciding to be with you and only you. And that caused him fear, pain, struggle because of commitment issues. They give me an issue in the eye, left eye. So if you're having any eye issues, because there's fear there, okay? That's the message. I don't need to do any of the other cards because that's the message. So what else do you need to know? And that you may be thinking, no way, and that's your own ego. Okay? There's so much hope in this connection. You must stay positive and bring playfulness into the connection when he returns to you. Stay positive about things, have some fun, do something fun. And that's also what he wants to do. Maybe it was a fun connection with you. In other words, it was fun and playful. And then all of a sudden in his mind, it got very serious and it scared him. And that's why he pulled back. And that's nothing to do with you and to do with him. He thought, I don't want it to just be playful and having some fun. I want it to be serious. I want there to be a commitment to you. That's the reason why. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels and advice on my health. So what does David want to say? Remember, stress creates health issues. The more you worry, the worse things seem in the body. So David's saying, I'm planning to surprise you. Now, you may be sensing that in your body. Because when there's a surprise coming, you can feel anxious, you can feel nervous, you can have restless nights, you can just feel agitated, and you may be picking up on that physically. Okay, so he's saying, I'm planning to surprise you. He wants to come forward as a surprise. It could be a message out the blue, an interaction, whatever it is. And you're saying, I go where I want, when I want. So the angels are reminding you to enjoy your freedom right now. You have the power right now to do what you want to do, to go where you want to go, do what you want to do. So I'm not saying you don't have responsibilities or obligations, but you are free to manage your own life accordingly. So see that as a gift right now, because he is planning to surprise you. So what does Raphael want to say about your health? Okay, what does Raphael want to say? He's saying to you, we've got stress. So there you go. Diagnosis is stress. It's stress related, whatever it is. You're already healed in spiritual truth. So the answer is you're already healed in spiritual truth when you let go of stress. And I do feel you're also sensing this surprise energy coming through. And we've got love, children and babies. So this may also be a huge sign that you're going to have a child, or there's going to be a baby in your future, or you're going to bring kids together in some way, or you're going to be around kids or babies. And this is a love. Maybe you have a love for children or a love for babies and you want to bring that in. Okay, so that could also be a sign that you are able to have babies or children. You know, it's like the biological clock. We think about the tick of it and all of that, but at the end of the day, what's meant for you will be for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Naina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I dreamt of the Karmic showed me union on a whiteboard and she was throwing up. So throwing up is a release. It's releasing fear, toxicity, things not serving you. So I feel she's showing you that she knows it's coming to an end with him and her because you are meant to be in union. Interesting dream. Also, my ears keep tickling while meditating. That's your ear chakras aligning. And I feel the angels are getting your attention about something. A message from my person. So we'll bring a message in as well. We'll do a karmic message as well. That's really powerful, okay? So we've got, I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. So he's reminding you the only time he's ever run is because he's not used to it. He's not used to be treated. He's not used to being treated the way that you treat him. Okay? He's used to this codependency. So let me just read you from about the vomiting because it's important, okay? Because it's really what I'm sensing when I'm connecting with this dream, okay? Let me just bring there we go. Okay, so vomiting is an immediate gut reaction to fear. So she'll have fear around this relationship being over, okay? Rejecting what is being experienced because of fear. Breathe and respond with love, not fear. Breath work will help the nausea to pass. Now, obviously, you may have even experienced feeling a bit nauseous or something because you're connecting with that energy. But it's like she's trying to reject her own fear. So she's saying, I'm not blind to what's going on. I'm not blind to what's going on. Of course she knows what's going on. She ain't stupid, okay? So she knows. Now, what's his karmic struggle? What's his karmic struggle with this person or within the situation right now? It has to be over. He knows it does. It has to be over because he wants a family with you. Now, family, take that as it comes. Children, existing children, animals, just building a life. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have kids together. You know how this resonates with you. But he's saying, I want a family with you, and so this has to be over, okay? I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of our life. I'm tired of it. So he's tired, and he wants a new beginning. And she knows, she feels it. She's not blind to that, and she's throwing up for that reason. She may even be throwing up in real life, okay? So it's like throwing up it's all the energy being released, the knowingness that it's over. So let me do you a message from your higher self. What else do you need to know? The message from your higher self is that you are very successful and you may be feeling that way right now. Give yourself what you need and that's what you're doing. I give myself what I need and I love to laugh and have fun. You give me fear, so whenever you're going into fear, you're focusing on having fun and laughing. And that's raising your vibration. I hope that helps, okay? Honey Yates, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages for today? So what's the message for you today? What's the message for Honey today? We've got listen to your inner child. So what does your inner child want to do today? What does your inner child fancy doing over the weekend? Listen to your inner child. Your inner child will want to do fun things, but may also go into fear and get afraid. So remember, your inner child needs nurturing. We give back to our inner child through self-love, affirmations, being there for our inner child, being kind to ourselves, being good to ourselves, having a routine at night where we're able to feel the love for ourselves. That's gratitude. So that's what you need to know. And we've got attraction. I want you. So someone wants you. This could be a person. I want you. I desire you. I'm attracted to you. And remember, the more you listen to your inner child, the more you operate in a high vibration, the more attractive you become. And I feel this person wants to tell you how they feel. So someone has been attracted to you to admit their feelings to you. And the more you listen to your inner child, the more playful you become, the more energized you become in a higher way, the quicker things will come. I hope that helps, okay? And what I'm going to do as well, actually, before I move on, I'm going to bring in the inner child deck, actually, for you. Okay, so what's the message coming through from your inner child? Okay, card straight out. We've got integrity. So your inner child is saying, live with integrity and honour and be true to your values. So as long as you're doing that, you're going to attract your person in. Because I'm seeing this as your person looking for you. What are you doing? Where are you? They're curious about you. Because you may have been giving back to you. So they are starting to pay more attention to you and what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? And Mariana, thank you for the donation. Message from M on his feelings for me and about us. Straight out one card. You will hear from me soon. Whatever's going on, he's going to contact you soon. You'll hear from me soon. So I feel this either a message or a phone call or an interaction. He's going to contact you. So I feel you don't need to worry. It's like he's putting your mind at rest in this, saying, you will hear from me soon. I am going to talk to you. Okay, what else is going on? We've got victory. It will happen. Whatever you want, it will happen. There's going to be a victory in this connection. And it's going to happen soon because the motorbike just went past speedily. So Speed, how is he feeling? He wants to talk. What does he want you to know? He wants to communicate that there will be a victory between you. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what's the 3D message from him right now? He's saying to you, I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. So he's focusing on his finances right now because he may well be tied up with his finances and his situation. So he's trying to sort that out. He may be working more. He may be trying to save some money on the side so he's got things he can come away from that marriage with. So he's working on building for himself. This doesn't mean he's going to not build with you in the future. It means right now he's thinking of himself in that situation. In other words, he's trying to detach himself from the we element of the connection with her, okay? So what's the message coming through for you? You've got to forgive your twin because you're being prepared for union. Forgive everything that's happened in that situation because everything that's happened there has been preparing you both for your union together. So you must raise your vibration right now. So what he wants you to know is he's dealing with his finances. Okay, he's sorting himself out. He's dealing with it. So you work on forgiveness and have faith you're being prepared right now. So focus on raising your vibration. I hope that helps, okay? I've lost my chat on my phone at Anita's donation. Okay, so we just do Anita and then I'm going to refresh it, okay? But I've got my chat here. So Anita says, hi Liz, I have trust issues because the zone created on me. I think you mean cheated on you or it did something while you were in a relationship with Kay. I'm hurt a lot. If the zone back in my life, should I accept or not? Will he be loyal or cheat? Well, first of all, you've got to work on the healing element of your journey right now. So you've got to forgive everything and rise. You have to forgive yourself for feeling like you did something wrong or that you weren't enough, that you did something that made him cheat or made him disappear on you or made him go to this other person. So you have to forgive yourself and affirm, I am enough, I am worthy of love. And obviously if he comes back into your life, you've got to set your own boundaries down. So you're not going to allow him to treat you in that way. So you've got to show him through your own example that you respect and honour yourself. So he's saying, I've thought about having a family with you. So he thinks about the future with you a lot. When he thinks about having a family, whether that's having kids or building a life, he thinks about doing that with you. And obviously you don't want to build a life with him if you're going to be constantly worried about him cheating on you. So it's not really about, should I accept him in because you love him and you won't be able to not accept him in because you want a life with him. But it's about working through your trust issues and having communication. So, yeah, the goal, work on them. You can work on this together. So it's something you can work on together because the only way you're going to trust him is through the building of the trust when you're in the relationship. So it's a choice whether you think, right, you obviously love him. If you love him, it's worth giving it a chance. If he's your twin flame, you all pass lead home. But I feel the message here is you've got to forgive yourself first before you can even entertain him coming back. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me while I refresh my chat, guys, because I've lost my chat on here now. So I may have to go to here to connect with the donations. So that was Anita. Let me see where I am. Yeah, I've definitely lost some donations on it. Right, just bear with me a second while I just see where I am with donation. So I've got, oh, come on. It annoys me when the technology does this because it causes a problem for me. So I've got Angie on there, okay? Just bear with me. Karina. Oh, I've got a few here. Okay. So I just did Anita there. Okay. So we did Ashwini, Anita. So next question we're doing is for Daniel. Thank you for the donation, Daniel. Daniel says, hello, Liz. Hope you're doing good. Any update on me and Jennifer moving forward with us being together? So what does Jennifer want you to know? I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. So she wants to communicate right now. She wants to be in touch with you. She's saying to you, I miss being intimate with you. So she misses being intimate with you, touching you, talking to you, connecting with you. She's saying, I can tell you don't trust me and I want to change that. So moving forward, she wants to build the trust back. Okay, speed, again, there is going to be a movement here. So what else do you need to know? We've got goals, you're going to work on them together. So you definitely got a future together. You're going to work on the same goals. You may have a mission together as well. Intuitively, you're going to feel it when she's coming back because she is going to come to you and open up to you. So I feel she wants to earn your trust back. And the way she's going to do that is by making the move. So and it's going to come soon. So I feel you've got to be at peace with the when. Have we got a timeline for this? We've got faster than you think, because it's coming between February just gone and September. So your timeline for this moving forward is between February just gone, and it's May now, so between now and September. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message from my twin flame. Yesterday morning I had 3 private calls. Don't know who called me, can I get an answer? Okay, so I feel you know something's coming. So even if it wasn't him, it's showing you he's coming. It's the way the universe is showing that to you. I'm always reminded of you. So obviously those calls come up and you thought, is it him? Could it be him? So you're being reminded and he's being reminded of you. So I feel right now the universe is guiding you back together. So there's going to be a communication coming in. Okay, so we've got have compassion for yourself right now, what you feel when you go into your own anxiety, and know that you are the creator of your life. So whatever you're doing right now is manifesting this connection into physical form. So what else does he want to say? I'm missing you. I think it's this one as well. I don't want you to move on. They gave me a block in the throat chakra. I want to live with you. So this is going to move forward. Your relationship is going to move in a new direction because you're going to live together. Okay? And he doesn't want you to move on and he's missing you. So I do feel that you're going to receive a communication soon, and you being reminded of him through these private calls is the universe's way of showing you it's coming in. See if we can get a timeline for this coming in, for living together, or what the angels want you to know. We've got November and faster than you think. So it's going to be faster than you think between now and November. I hope that helps, okay? And I feel that's for perhaps living together. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Just bear with me a second here. And I've got Karina as well with a C. Let me do Karina first, because I can't see Raluca's message yet. Just bear with me a sec. Let me do Karina first. Any message from my DM? When we first met, I just always had this feeling about you. And I've looked into tarot reading. So I'm not saying he's definitely like gone out of his way to have a tarot reading, but he may have clicked on something by accident, because there's no coincidences, remember. And it's made him connect with how he felt when he first met you. And he said, I'm feeling the consequences of my choices and actions. So he's definitely feeling like I'm being punished because of this, this, or this. I need to sort something out. I need to show you how I feel. So he wants to take an action here. And he knows that when he first met you, he felt it. He felt it deep within, that spark, that knowingness. And he may have looked into a tarot reading to understand that. And also to get guidance on what he needs to do next. So I feel he may well have had some kind of guidance. Give me a block. Yeah, love is the answer. You feel it in your body. So you're going to feel it in your body when things are shifting forward. And I feel he's definitely going through physical things as well. You know, he's physically feeling things about you. Just bear with me, I'll move the chat up. Because, there we go. My best, yeah, Raluca, please, honey, can you please put me your question in? Because I lost the chat there. So if you can put your question in now, because I've got it in real time again now. And then I go to Anjuan. Okay, so if you can put your question in now, I can answer it, okay? So the message still coming through here for Karina is, I love you. That's what he wants you to know. He said, I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. And he's saying to you, it feels like something is missing without you around. So he knows full well that he's missing you and he wants to do something about it. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm just waiting for Raluca's message to come in, and then I'm going to carry on with the donations. Just bear with me a second, have a drink. So Raluca, if you can put your question in for me. And then I'm going to do Anjuan, Minnie, Gypsy, and so on, okay? I'm just waiting for Raluca's message to come in. I know you are funny, but I can't see it, okay? I don't need a donation. I just need you to put in your question in the chat now, because I'm waiting for it, okay? You've put in, I've just sent it. I can't see anything. Can anyone tell me, please, what Raluca's question is? It's not there. I can't see it, okay? That's why I'm asking you for it. Okay, so I'm going to answer another one while you put it in, because I'm not going to wait, okay? So the next question we're doing is for Anjuan. So Anjuan says, hi Liz, any messages from DM's 3D self today as current thoughts and feelings? So what's your DM saying to you? I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. It feels like something is missing without you around. So when he's missing you, he's being reminded of you through signs and synchronicities. Okay, that's what he's saying. He's saying, I do see the signs. I'm not blind to them. So he's also seen them with his physical eyes. These are things he's seen. So maybe seeing your name, things that just remind him of you. And he said, I admit, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to admit my feelings to you. And he's being shown this and reminded of this through things he's seen. So I feel he does want to tell you how he feels. I hope that helps, okay? They give me a block in the throat as well, so things being released. Okay, Raluca says, from a while, I'm seeing people that look like me and seeing myself own energy. Can have a message. So what you're being shown is the best version of you through other people. So for example, what you see in other people is what's going on within you. So for example, if you give someone a compliment, you're really seeing that compliment about yourself. Okay, so if someone says to me, for example, you like the sunshine, it's because they are seeing the sunshine within themselves. Does that make sense? So I feel this is a reflection of you. Okay, so what do the angels want you to know about that? Let's bring in a crystal message, actually. So what do the angels want you to know? So first card coming out, that's the most important one because it just flew on the floor. We've got Garlic, purification and detoxification. So you're actually seeing yourself in a new way. Okay, you're seeing, physical look. Well, this physical, it's the same. It's about physical and inside. He's going to bring you to tears perhaps as well. Because it's like gratitude. You're being shown that you're being purified and detoxed. So it says it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So you're seeing yourself in a new way through other people's energies. And really what you're seeing is how people see you. So you're going through a purification right now, a detox, and this will be affecting you physically and emotionally. You've also got turquoise spiritual path. So you're being shown it's all part of your spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So even if perhaps you see something you don't like about yourself through someone else, it's showing you to make that change. And you've got diamonds. So what you're being shown is that you're valuable. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. And you are valuable. So it's all connected with you seeing yourself differently than you were before. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Minnie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, messages from P, any guidance during the full moon? So messages from P. So P is saying to you, let me just grab the card here. P is saying, I'm planning to surprise you. So there could even be a surprise coming around the full moon, okay? And we've got, I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. So he's attracted to you. He's being drawn to you. He feels magnetically pulled to you. And he's saying, I'm severing ties with a karmic partner. So if there's a karmic partner or anyone that's karmic around him, he's severing ties with those people or that person so he can actually come to you. So what's your guidance for the full moon? Okay, guidance for the full moon. Let me just grab my full moon deck. So what's the guidance for the full moon for you? What's the guidance for the full moon? Yeah, blocks could be released. Yeah, they're releasing the fears around communicating. The full moon is helping him to release fears about opening up. We've got have a relaxing, cleansing bath. So that may help you, you know, actually maybe having a bubble bath or putting some kind of essence in a bath or just bathing yourself in water. So this could be about being in the ocean. It could be about going into a swimming pool. It could be about just standing under your shower, you know, connecting with water will help. And they are reflecting on their life. Give them space. So give him space because he's going to reach out. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Isla's, any messages for me from Jerry and the angels? Some fear being released in Jerry. Fear. So he's releasing fear to take action. Yeah, he's saying, I've thought about living together. So he may have had a dream about living with you, being with you. And it's not just about living in the same house. It's about living life together, doing life together, having adventures. And he's saying, I've been receiving your telepathic messages. Maybe you're telepathically saying to him, this is what you want. You want to live together. You want to share your lives together. So what's the guidance coming through for you from the angels? We've got, you are sexy and strong. So why wouldn't he want to live with you? Why wouldn't he want to be with you? You are sexy and strong and he sees you that way. So he's saying you are sexy and strong. And you've got to remember that about yourself. So what do the angels want you to know? The angel's saying, see past the pain right now. You are learning and growing right now. Prepare for union. So everything you're going through right now is preparing you for your union. So whenever the pain is, see beyond that because you're being prepared. I hope that helps in the preparation as you're going to live your lives together. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Message from C and what he wishes he could say. So what does he wish he could say? He wishes he could say to you, I do want us to be in a relationship. That's what he wants from you. I do wish we could have a relationship. I do want us to be in a relationship. And he's holding back from saying that because he's afraid of being rejected. He's afraid of you saying, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Now, obviously, you won't say that, but in his mind, he goes into fear about it because he feels like he isn't good enough for you. So that's what he wishes he could say. So what's the guidance for you from the angels? You were guided by angels, which you are, which means the angels are watching over you. The angels are directing you. You're being brought back together by destiny and fate. So what else do you need to know? We've got, am I happy? Yes, I am. So you can ask yourself that question. Am I happy? Yes, I am. So focus on happiness right now. Because really when we're in the moment, we think, am I happy? The ego will bring up 100 reasons why we aren't, but the higher self will bring up one reason why we are, and that's that you are alive. Yes, I am happy. Of course I am. Focus on love, okay? Yes, Ashwini, I've answered your question, okay? Byron, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, are there any messages from Alice today? So what does Alice want to say? I am always reminded of you. One card flying out. So she's being reminded of you everywhere through thoughts, feelings, emotions, things she sees, things she experiences, people she's around. Trust, I will earn it. So she wants to earn your trust back, okay? Yeah, because I feel she wants to say things but keeps pushing things back in. She's saying, I want to tell you, I want to admit to you that you can trust me. And I'm going to show that to you. I'm learning through others. So any karmic people, anyone she's around, you know, friends, family, whoever, she's learning through those people that she wants you, that she's attracted to you and only you, and she wants you. So remember, don't get triggered if there's other people around her because it's how she learns the lessons. She wants to tell you the truth, and she's going to, and you're going to reconnect. You just disconnected and reconnected. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Byron's donated for Donna there. Thank you for doing that, honey. Hi, and just to let everyone know who's a member as well, or if you want to become a member, I did a horoscope reading yesterday. So for members, I did all the horoscopes, a little bit of guidance for you and a message about your twin from their sign. So you've got a message for your sign and a message for their sign. So if you want to become a member, you get extra videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And that was in Friday's video. So we've got Byron donating for Donna. Donna says, hi Liz, is there any message from Mark about his karmic situation with his family? Because I picked up on his heavy energy last night. So we've got, I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. So he is aware. He does know what he needs to do and deal with because he sees it. Like he's saying to you, I do see the signs. I do know what I need to do. So he isn't blind to what's going on around him, you know, to these people and the way they affect him. And he said, I've looked into tarot readings. So he may well have had a reading, or he may have clicked on something that's giving some kind of guidance or advice, or this could be something he's seen on social media. So let's see what his karmic struggle is, and we'll base this around his family, okay? It has to be over. That's all he wants to say. It has to be over. The stress, the drama, the chaos. You know, and didn't we get the vulture card coming out for you as well? Within the like vultures in the warriors reading, or I know I've connected with a vulture card in somewhere for you, I'm sure I did, with this energy. So like vultures, it has to be over. I'm not blind, I do see the signs. And he may have looked into receiving some kind of guidance. This may not even be guidance from a tarot reading. This could be asking professional advice about this, because he's driving him crazy. So again, let's see what he wants to apologise to you for. One card again. Lack of communication he wants to apologise for. There are so many things I need to say. So there's so many things he needs to say to you, but I feel these vultures, these energy vampires keep taking from him. So he knows it has to be over, and I'm going to bring you a message in for the full moon. You will talk again, obviously, because he's got things to say. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got, thank you so much, Baron, for donating there. We got Bina, thank you for the donation. How is his current energy, please? So what's his current energy? Okay, I act happy, but I'm not. So he's not happy. He may act happy, he may come across that way on social media or in real life, but he isn't. He's wearing a mask. I act happy, but I'm not happy. I know more than you think. So he's also a lot more spiritual or more switched on to this connection with you and what he needs to change than you think he is. So his energy is misery. I act happy, but I'm not. What else is going on? Yeah, desire, you turn me on. He's turned on by you, not his karmic partner, anyone else. You turn me on, you make me feel things. So he is feeling that desire as well. And he will be frustrated because he's acting happy there, but he isn't. So what's the guidance for you? Okay, ask the universe for what you desire. And we just had the desire card coming up. You turn me on, desire. So you know you desire him, he desires you, and you're both asking the universe for each other. So again, the universe will create the way for this to move forward. And I wake up excited to start my day. This is you. So the angels want you to wake up excited, to start being excited about your day, to shift your vibration into a higher state of consciousness. And that will move everything forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? Lainey, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I feel like something is coming soon. Do you see timelines, how and maybe when engaged to the next stage? So do we have a timeline? So obviously you can feel and sense something's coming. So first card is in less than a month. So something's coming in less than a month, and that's what you're sensing. We've got tomorrow as quick as tomorrow. And we've got today. Oh my goodness me, we've got today, tomorrow in less than a month. So it's definitely going to happen in less than a month. So if you think about where we are today, we are on the, is it the 9th today? So say by the 9th of June at the latest, this is going to happen, whatever it is you're sensing. It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow, it could happen in less than a month. So it is quick energy, you feel it. So the angels are giving you that for a reason, because you sense it, you feel it, they're validating that. So what is it then that's coming? Okay, what is it that's coming then? We've got the Magician taking control to be able to come back into your life, or to be able to come to you. So really the message here is you can't miss out on what's meant for you, and you know that. And you've been allowing this person, or allowing whatever it is you're connecting with, to come to you. And because you've been doing that, you've let go of the control, and you're allowing this person to come to you, or you're allowing this to unfold, and that's what's happening in May. So it is happening in May, or just on the other side of May. That's what I need to share with you. I hope that helps, okay? So keep doing whatever you're doing, because it's working. Minnie, thank you for the donation. Donation for my friend Lynn. What does she need to know? Okay, so what does Lynn need to know? I hope I've said it right, okay? So calm your mind. So Lynn may be stressing about something, and she needs to calm her energy down. She needs to relax, okay? So calming her mind will really help her, whether she does that through nature, like going out in nature, breathing, you know, just 3 deep breaths in and out calms the mind, or doing a meditation. But she needs to relax about something that's on her mind. And nobody compares to her. So this may be worry or fear about someone else. So if this is connected with another person, a special person, she may be comparing herself to someone, worrying about someone. So this could be someone around this person or karmic energies, and nobody compares to her, so she needs to calm her mind. Now, if this is work related, she needs to know that she is successful at what she does, so nobody can compare to her. So I feel the message here is she may be she's overthinking things, and she needs to know her own worth and value, whether it's in work or in love, and that will calm her mind down, okay? So let's bring in another card. What else do we need to know? What else does Lynn need to know? That she is magnificent in all ways. So she must remember her own value. So whatever she's going through right now, her value is being triggered or tested, and she needs to know who she is. Affirm, I am magnificent. I am valuable. I am enough. Nobody compares to me. I am unique and special. I am 1 in a million. I'm a rare diamond, those kind of things. And that's going to help her to feel better. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Lisa, great to see you, honey. Good morning. Can I have a message of the weekend and the upcoming full moon? So let me bring you a full moon card in first. What's the message for the full moon? Okay, so the message coming in for the full moon is it's ascension symptoms. So whatever you're going through between now and Monday will be ascension, whether it's actual physical things you're going through or emotional things you're going through. So you're experiencing ascension because you've been upgraded, you're moving towards a new part of your journey, that you may be sensing what your twin is feeling as well. So what do you need to know for the weekend? What do you need to know for the weekend? The way you feel is always real, so you must trust in that feeling. Remember that. Don't think you're going crazy or delusional, or trust what you feel. It's always real. You know, with your intuition, without the ego causing problems. And choose activities that you're passionate about. So this weekend, maybe do things you enjoy. Activities that you're passionate about, things you love to do. And choose peace. That will bring in peace. This could be even be driving, because obviously I know you love driving, but doing something you enjoy will bring peace to you. And I'm lovable and romantic. So remember, you were lovable. You were romantic. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. She pushed me to talk last week, so I told her the truth about the journey. She said nothing. So she'll be processing it. That doesn't mean you are not lovable or romantic. You are. Doesn't mean she doesn't see you that way. So affirm it, I'm lovable. I'm romantic. I choose peace. I choose activities that I'm passionate about. I know how I feel. I know my own worth. What else is coming in for you at the weekend? We've got, Knight of Pentacles, eventual positive outcome. So you're being shown that there is going to be an eventual positive outcome in your life. And you're going to be shown this over the weekend in ways that you may not even understand yet. And this could also be signs or synchronicities. Okay, so something is coming. You're getting a yes from heaven. So if you're asking a question about the weekend, the answer is yes. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's coming next for me from Ayush, okay? So what's coming next for you from Ayush, okay? We've got 3 of Wands, progress. Progress is coming. He's got a vision. He's planning to do something. He's planning to take some form of action. That's what his plan is, okay? So what else do we need to know? I want commitment with you, just not yet. And that's what he has a vision about. That's what he's thinking about. And he's saying, I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it, because he wants commitment with you, just not yet. That means he isn't ready yet, or it isn't the right time yet. But that's what he's thinking about, okay? That's what he's, because you've got the Hierophant at the top of the deck as well, which is commitment. So this is what he's thinking about. He's planning on proposing this to you. When I say proposing this to you, I'm saying talking about this to you as a proposal. Obviously, there will be a proposal to get married in the future, but he's going to propose something new to you. This is what he's thinking about. I hope that helps, okay? We've got ASO, thank you for the donation. My current partner being distant, processing. I was in denial. Okay, so they've been in denial about something they need to face up to or deal with, saying I keep a close eye on your social media. So they may be worried because of what you're posting on social media. Now, this doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong, but there could be some fear around what you're doing, or there could be some jealousy or some anxiety, okay, that's putting them into denial in some way. So I feel that social media is affecting them in some way. Okay, and this could be like just being jealous or overthinking certain things or processing something. So we've got magnets, I feel you, and you'll feel that, okay? So your person is magnetically drawn to you, and they feel your energy and they feel you. I don't feel there's anything wrong with the feelings. The love is still there. There's just some kind of anxiety around social media. So this may mean that you may need to look at your social media to understand what's going on or have a conversation about it. I feel it's jealousy. It's underlying jealousy because this person doesn't feel good enough in some way. So we've got Three of Pentacles. So even though you may be distant, you are feeling the energetic link still. You've got to be patient with this. It's not your fault. It's not like you're doing anything wrong, okay? This person has shut down. They give me the word hut. So if they've gone into a hut or a huff, maybe it's a huff. They've gone into a huff and shut down, like got into a hut, which is kind of like shutting down, going in hermit mode, because they want to open up to you, but they're feeling a bit emotional about it, vulnerable, not wanting to be hurt. So I feel you've got to be patient with this person because it's about their own issues. It's not really about you at all. I hope that helps, okay? So a conversation will sort it out. Thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi, sister. Can I have some guidance and clarity about his energy right now? Very heavy energy for me right now. Much love. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here. So he's definitely having intimate thoughts about you. He's saying the intimate thoughts that run through my mind. So there's also heavy energy because there's a lot of desire there that may be repressed or held back. I've thought about taking a trip with you. So he's actually thinking about going somewhere with you and being intimate with you. He said, I've thought about having a family with you. This is why it's heavy energy, because he's thinking about the future. I've thought about having a family with you. I've thought about taking a trip with you. The thoughts that run through my mind are intimate. They drive me crazy. So there's a lot of passion, desire, and Kundalini rising, okay? So what else is going on? So the message coming through is, let's work on it. Joy, he wants to work on this. He's thinking about this, how to bring joy into the connection, how to move forward with you. And he wants to touch you in a tender way. So obviously, yes, he wants to make love to you, but he also wants to touch you. So I feel that what he's actually feeling is all this heavy energy about actually making it real in the reality of a future. And you're sensing that in some way, shape or form. And this will also be the full moon as well. So the message is trust the journey right now. Okay, that's the message for you. Love is the answer to all of your questions. So whatever you're questioning, it's the love. So I feel that's also you're saying very heavy energy for me right now. It's because of the love. Because he wants this with you. And let the angels help you. So call on the angels to bring peace into your heart, to relax you, to calm you down when you're experiencing this heaviness. It's time to take back your power. So again, you're taking back your power, but I feel your person is also taking back their power. So what's the energy with the full moon? Because obviously it's a full moon as well that's bringing in heaviness. Let go of the need to control. Songs are giving you messages. So you're receiving songs and messages and music about the future, about this family situation, about a trip. Because these are all things on his mind right now. So if we've got an energy where this is going to shift forward, a timeline, it's just around the corner. Just around the corner. I'm seeing marriage in this as well. So that's why you're feeling all this energy, because things are shifting. And it may feel weird, but it's actually happening for the right reasons. I hope that helps, okay? Shorty, thank you for the donation. Liz, I feel so alone. You're never alone. You have angels by your side. You must allow them in to help you. So first of all, focus on raising your vibration, because if you're feeling alone, you're in a lower vibration. So go on a rampage of appreciation right now, which means start looking at things in your life to be grateful for. Get a pen and a piece of paper and write down and think, well, okay, I'm alone, but I've got the opportunity to get to know myself better. It's given me the opportunity to have time for myself, to find peace. It's given me the opportunity to gain clarity. It's given me the opportunity to do things I want to do for me. And then you start shifting your vibration slightly. And then you can focus on things you've got to be grateful for, like the fact that you're here with our family here. You're not alone because we're all here with you. You know, you've got your breath in your body. You've got food to eat. You've got clothes to wear. You know, whatever it is, start being grateful. It will shift your vibration. And when you feel alone, okay, go outdoors, see people. This doesn't mean spending time with friends and family if you don't want to do that. Maybe you don't feel like you've got people you can spend time with, but you can be around people. You know, go to a coffee shop or go for a walk, smile at people, and people interact with you. You know, I live alone and I don't feel lonely because my angels are around me. But whenever I start feeling isolated, I go outdoors and I make myself known. Okay, so I'll be on a buzz, I'll start talking to someone. I'll interact with the person serving me in the coffee shop. Okay, if there's no tables free, I'll go in and say, can I sit with you on the table? I'll do something that makes me feel seen. Okay, because if you're feeling alone, it's because perhaps you're not feeling seen. And you have to make yourself feel seen from inside to become your own best friend. Okay, maybe get yourself a little baby like Angelica. You know, Angela gives the best hugs. You know, so remember, you're never alone. Doesn't mean you've got to go out and get a pet or you've got to go out and talk to someone like that. It just means, remember, you're never alone. So what's the angel guidance for you? What's the angel guidance, okay? What do the angels want you to be aware of? And remember, everyone feels that way at some point, okay? So first of all, you've got victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So you're the Omega. So this is, things happen for a reason. So if you feel alone, it's so you can reconnect with self and source. It's so you can reevaluate your life and move away from things or people not serving you to become the healer in your life. You're on the road to victory right now. And the angels say caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So being alone is actually a form of protection until the person you're meant to be with is ready for you and you're ready for that. So I feel you're being guided to look at this deeper and to know that you are being protected in some way. But you're never alone because your angels are with you and they'll show you through signs and synchronicities. I hope that helps again. Let me bring your power message in as well. Yeah, choose to look at this in a higher way and everything will change. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. A GD message for me. Does Vinny post on Instagram about GD? So what does GD want you to know? What does GD want you to know? I've been feeling your presence around me. So GD has been feeling you telepathically, feeling you astrally, feeling you around him. Does Vinny post on Instagram about GD? Trust your intuition. We've got the King of Pentacles. I feel like he is focused on this and he may be doing that, yes. They give me some kind of block because there is some kind of block there. So I feel you know your own intuition about this. But I feel that this person is focused on GD for some reason. This could be connected with their own sense of self-worth as well. Could also have something in connection with finances or lifestyle in some way. But the message is it doesn't matter what other people are doing. It matters what you think and what you feel and what you know. So the message here is don't take things personally. That's the message, okay? You're saying his current feelings for me today, and when will he call me again? He feels like he's made a mistake. They're giving me an itchy nose. Block from last March. What's his next action? So we've got, I have an offer for you. So he is going to come in at the right time. He said, I've been hurting without you. I've no idea. So he's been hurting too without you in this separation. My nerves have been getting the best of me. So I do feel he wants to come forward, unblock you or move forward in some way because he does want to offer something to you, but he's nervous about it. So is there a timeline for when this is going to happen? Is there a timeline? Okay, gone back in. So I feel he wants to, but he keeps backing out. He keeps checking out. June. Something's coming in June. So he's wanted to before now, but he's checking out. So something's going to happen in June. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Andrew. Great to see you, honey. Good morning, soul family. Sending everyone love. Let's do your message from Melina. Don't focus on who wants me. I want you. So if there's people around her she's connected with, she's saying don't focus on those people. Focus on the fact that I want you. Okay, they give me a block in the throat chakra. I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So again, it's nothing you're doing wrong, nothing you've done wrong. It's all connected with what she's experiencing, learning and going through. They give me a block there. What else do you need to know? Flying out. Don't ever change who you are. Don't ever change who you are, okay? Because you are special, magical in her eyes. We connected this week and her energy's all over the place. There you go. So she's showing you she wants you in her own way. So don't ever change. You know, she's attracted to you because of who you are. So what's the energy of the connection right now? Let's bring in the face-to-face oracle because you're being face-to-face. Don't expect anything from anyone and keep moving forward. So that's the message for you. Just have no expectations right now. Keep moving forward. Keep doing you. We've got, I'm so scared. She's scared. That's why her energy's all over the place. Scared of being hurt, vulnerable. She feels a little stuck. These are 2 messages from her, Luke. Okay? I feel a little stuck. I'm so scared. So you've just got to keep moving forward with no expectations and trusting the journey right now. What else do you need to know? Yeah, she wants marriage. I do with you. So I do feel you're going to end up married to her at some point. She knows she wants that with you as well. So I'm not saying that you're going to get married tomorrow. This is about knowing she knows where she belongs. So you may even see signs about marriage or rings or commitments or engagements, things like that, okay? I hope that helps. Great to see you. And Angela is sending Faith so much love. We haven't had a picture for a while. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Mr. Fat says, what's coming in my love life, okay? So what's coming in your love life? What do you need to know? What's coming in your love life? What's coming, okay? So trust the journey. You must trust the journey, replace doubt with faith. So this is well about your twin flame journey, that any doubt you've got about this person or about this journey, you must release that and replace it with faith and instead trust the journey. The timings of it, the way things are moving forward, the way things are happening. And know that you're okay. Get okay with being okay. I did a video on that the other day. Because really, this is you saying I was okay, blocking my throat. Big block here in communication. So you may be doubting things because there's blocks, there's delays, and you're saying I was okay before you and I'll be okay again. Now, this doesn't mean you're moving on from this person, even though perhaps you've been questioning this. It means you're going to be okay. You are okay. Get okay with being okay. And they gave me a block. So I definitely feel there's some blocks in communication. So what's coming in for love for you is you must learn how to trust the journey and replace doubt with faith. I hope that helps, okay? And Jacinta, thank you for being here. Is Doctor something massive, monumental going on in my connection with P? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Is something going on? I think you just mean there's something going on. I think there's typos there. Is something going on with P? So emotionally intense and restless about him. Missing, feels like my heart can't take it. Went to the city where he works very intense. So make sure you're breathing right now into the now. Breathe, because you feel it in your body for a reason, okay? So you're feeling this in your body because you're feeling the connection. You're feeling something shifting, moving. Something's coming, changing. So I feel you've got to breathe yourself into the now when you go into this anxious energy. So you're on the right path. That's what you need to know right now. You're on the right path. So don't worry, don't go into fear. Everything is working out beautifully for you. So you may see 717. And what you've got to remember is get to a place where you're okay with what happens next. Where you can say, do I want you back? Maybe, maybe not. I'm okay either way. The angels want you to get to a place in your power where you're okay with what happens next, okay? He's saying to you, you really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. And they give me fear. He wants to express that to you, but he's a little bit afraid of it because of this feeling. He's saying, don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. Because you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I feel he's preparing for communication. Or something's going to happen. You're coming together. So you've got to have faith. The full moon is doing something. Let me see what that is. The silence is helping right now. So you've got to trust in that, okay? You are under the same moon, so you can feel each other's energy, and meditation will help. So if you do a meditation, it's going to calm your energy, and it's going to connect you, and I feel you're going to receive the answers you're seeking. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I hope all is well. Can I get a message from Ezekiel? How is he feeling? So what's going on with him today? I've thought about living together. So he may have had a dream about this as well. He's had a dream about living with you. He's thought about living with you, physically living with you in the same house, but also living his life with you. He's saying, in my dreams, I always turn you on. So in his dreams, what matters to him more is your pleasure than his. And he thinks about that. Okay, turning you on, not you turning him on. Okay, he thinks about what he can do for you. So I feel what he's really been shown in his dreams is he needs to show up equally. Okay, he needs to give and receive equally. I allow love and romance into my life. This is for you. So affirm this. I allow love into my life. I allow romance into my life. I know that I will survive because you will. So this is reminding you how strong you are, that you will survive whatever's going on right now. Because he has thought about living with you and having a life with you. He said, when you touch me like that, my body shivers, I want you. So he's thinking about you intimately. Okay, it's very clear. He's having intimate fantasies about pleasure and making you okay in that way. I've got to keep it PG. But because he's saying, when you touch me like that. And I feel he's saying, when you teach me like that as well, because you're teaching him right now to move forward. Okay, when you touch me like that, my body shivers. So you may have shivers in your body because you are picking up on what he's feeling and experiencing, because he wants and desires you. You know, the passion is there, the fire. So it's all there right now, even if it isn't there physically, what that you can see at this moment. So you've got to step into your power as divine feminine right now. Keep going, get up, warrior, and be grateful for everything. And that's going to turn everything around. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message about Jaden and Noah? So a message about Jaden and Noah. What do we need to know about Jaden and Noah? Okay, reflection. Can you just clarify for me whether this is a couple or children? What childlike energy coming in around this? So are these children or a couple? Jaden and Noah, the kids? Or is this a couple? Okay, because there's reflection going on here. So you may be thinking about them, wondering how they are, what they're doing. Okay, because I'm seeing this as you reflecting on what's going on with them for some kind of reason here. So it's affecting you. So Jaden and Noah are affecting you, and you're being asked to reflect, calm your energy down, relax, breathe, maybe do a meditation to calm your energy. So I don't know if the energy between them is bringing in some kind of stress for you or some kind of anxiety, because the guidance I've got coming through that I need to give to you is you need to calm down about it or relax about it or allow things to unfold naturally. And that would make sense for a childlike energy, because obviously you can't control what's going on with your kids. Sometimes you have to let them make mistakes or let them learn. And if this is a couple, then they have to learn. But I'm getting like children energy around this, real childlike energy. And now these Jaden and Noah are affecting you. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So if you can just clarify that in the chat for me, and then obviously I can look a bit deeper into this. But that's the message I need to give to you. You need to relax and allow their journey to unfold naturally without you worrying about it. And you can calm your energy down and call on your angels and send help to them in that way. And if it is a couple energy, it's like there needs to be more playful energy and a reflection. But I'm getting childlike energy around this. So if you can let me know in the chat, okay? I'm sure you're there if you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to do Ram, okay? So welcome, Ram. Thank you for being here. And then I'll just wait to see if Liz comes back with anything, so I can look a bit deeper into that. Just so I bring the right guidance through, because I'm getting two different messages, you see. I'll give you both messages, but it makes more sense to give you the right message, you know, that you need to hear. I mean, both the right messages, you know what I mean? So Ram says, on Wednesday, my person sent me a work email to check on something in their office. I was in the middle of something, so I sent a co-worker. The co-worker checked and there were no issues, messages. So what that's going on is your person used an excuse to reconnect with you. And you sent a co-worker and there's no issues. Obviously, because it's not about the issue, it's about you wanting to connect with you. That's what was going on. Okay, this was an excuse to establish some kind of communication, which I feel you already know. Some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. Okay, so she may be really worried about what people think. People don't want us together. What will people think? Okay, and that's affecting her, and she's speaking to you through song. So I feel since this has happened, you've received a message from her through music. So what's the message coming through in music right now? Separation is coming to an end. They don't want to be apart from you any longer. Your twin wants to stay with you, and they may spend the night or find it very hard to end a conversation or say goodbye. They're showing you that they love you. So there's going to be an opportunity coming up for you to spend some time together, or you may have a conversation and she doesn't want it to end, so she finds it hard to say goodbye. But really what I'm connecting with there is the reason this work email come through was just an opportunity to find a way in. I hope that helps, okay? Well, separation is coming to an end. Varsha, thank you for the donation. Will GD leave Vinny and come to me or marry her? Okay, so what will happen with GD? Okay, will GD leave Vinny? There's something to do with money going on, okay? Connected with that before. So we've got justice. So I feel this is definitely about a decision to end this situation because we've got an ending. Okay, so I feel that GD will leave Vinny and come to you with justice. You'll get what you deserve. So in other words, the justice, you can see this card like an ending of their relationship, a karmic ending to come to you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. I feel GD will leave this karmic person, Vinny, this karmic person, to come to you. Okay, that's what I'm connecting with. So will Vinny marry you or come to you? I mean, it's the same thing, come to you. Yeah, there's hope for the future. So you've got to have faith in this love and you've got to have faith in divine timing and stop focusing on the other person, Vinny, and focus on what you share with your person and just be at peace right now with the way things are happening. That's the message, okay? The message for you is allow love and romance into your life instead of being shut down or afraid. So if you allow the love and the romance in, if you affirm it, if you start feeling romantic, if you start feeling attractive, you start feeling in your power and stop worrying about the other person, then you're going to allow things to happen quickly. I hope that helps, okay? Give me a block in my throat again there. We've got AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message from A. What's the message from A? I'm feeling the consequences of my choices and actions. So whatever actions or decisions he's made, he's feeling the consequences. He's like he's saying to you there, the grass is not greener. I'm severing ties with a karmic partner or anyone that needs to go in his life. So the wood snake is helping him to move on from anything that's keeping him away from you. He acts happy, but he's not. And he's saying, I'm speaking through song. So he's communicating with you right now through music. So what do the songs mean that you are hearing right now? Because that's how he's communicating with you. He's saying to you, please have compassion for what I'm going through. He wants to sort it out. He wants to sort out his karmic ties. He wants to sort out his life. And he definitely wants to sort things out with you. So this is a real message about being with you the right way, the block in my throat. And there may be delays until that, okay? Okay, no more donations, guys, because my throat's blocking. So I'm going to go off soon, okay? Because of my throat. I wouldn't normally, but because my throat's blocking up. So Karina with a K, thank you for the donation. Hi, I'm having a job meeting today. Will it go well? Remember, visualise it going well and it will. So we've got 10 of Cups. Very happy outcome to this. So whether you get the job or you don't, you're going to feel confident. You're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel abundant. So that's showing you it will go well. Okay, it's a great message, 10 of Cups. So anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Choose to respond with love. So make sure you're responding with love with everything you're doing. So again, choose to respond in a higher way. You know, this is really powerful, you know, you doing you. Let's bring in another message. What else do you need to know? We've got get up warrior. So, and that's what you do. You get up, you get knocked down, you get back up, you get knocked down, you get back up. So everything shows you how strong you are. That's the message. And I'm going to do you a little message from Mark as well. What else do you need to know? I regret walking away from you. He regrets that, okay? He knows he shouldn't have walked away when he had the chance to move forward, and that's what he wants to rectify. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, so say no more donation. I'll answer a couple in the chat. So if you haven't had a question answered, pop me in now. Pop it in now. I'll answer a few more, and then I'll go off. So we've got, I'm going to do, thank you, Snowy, for being here. Let's pull you a card, actually. Let's pull a card for Snowy. What's the message for Snowy for the full moon coming in? Because you're going to sense it over the weekend. So the message is cleanse your space. So it may be time for you to cleanse your space right now. Whether it's cleansing your space by clearing clutter, releasing certain things that need to go, cleansing the space in your mind as well. So just see this as an opportunity to cleanse, to prepare, to get ready for what's next. And there's happiness coming in because of your independence. So this is showing you how independent you are and how strong you are. And when you remember your power, it brings happiness in. And I feel someone is going to walk away from something, or this could be you walking away from things in your life and choosing to have a new beginning in your own way, you know, cleansing your space, preparing for a new beginning. So definitely feel they're connected with your person as well. This could be they need to walk away from something and there may be a delay around it, but it will lead to happiness eventually. So I feel this is about divine timing in love as well as in life. I hope that helps, okay? Kritka says, hi Liz, what does R want me to know about or to sure about? There is a third-party situation around and any messages. So he's saying this whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me. So he is aware that you have a soul bond. He may not know what the name of it is, but it scares him. Okay, because it scares him because he knows he belongs with you. And for him to be with you, he's got to deal with his karmic situation. So what's his karmic struggle? Okay, there's someone else on my mind. So when he's in his karmic situation, in this third-party situation, he's thinking about you. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's thinking about you. And that's what he wants you to know, and it scares him because he knows he's got to deal with these situations. So that's what's on his mind right now. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Linda says, I want to know if we'll reconnect. We've been together for 4 years. So will you reconnect? Will you reconnect? What do you need to know? Well, you've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit. So right now, there's a lot of thinking about this. No action, but thinking. And the more that you remain positive within your own life, and the more you focus on your own independence, and the stronger you feel, the quicker this will turn around. But don't let this affect you. Don't let this silence or this quiet time or whatever's going on between you, this kind of delay, get in the way of your own happiness right now. Because there is going to be an offer coming in. So I do feel this person is going to return to you with an offer for you, for something you want. So he's going to come in with something when he's done his hermit work, when he's gone within, when he's processed everything he needs to process. So don't let that affect your independence or your own stability. Focus on that right now. Because I do feel you're going to come back together. Let me see if I can get a timeline. So don't let it affect you, you know. So you've got fall. And you've got, it's going to take a while. So it may take until the fall season for this to happen. But it's about loyalty. This person will come back in loyal to you. Okay, so I feel that things are falling into place right now. But you may see results around the fall. So whenever that is for you, okay? I hope that helps. I always see fall as like October, like around Halloween time. We've got Vinny says, I've been up all night because I'm terrified my girlfriend's going to scream at me. A second she wakes up, she goes on about constant accusations about me cheating, but in reality I never would. So she's got insecurities. Don't take this personally. It's not about you at all. It's about what she's going through inside. She doesn't trust herself. She doesn't feel good enough for you. She feels like you could go meet someone else because she doesn't feel worthy of you. So obviously you don't deserve to be treated that way, but try and have compassion, empathy, and understand why it's happening. It's coming from a place of fear. Okay, if it was coming from love, she wouldn't be acting that way. She'd be talking about it. I have options, but I only want you. So this is the thing, okay? She feels that you have options. And you're saying, yes, I may have options, but I only want you. And that's what she's struggling to believe because she doesn't feel enough. So it's her own self-worth issues. Okay? So the message coming through for you is what you're experiencing physically right now is ascension, because your body is having a reaction physically to what's going on, because you know that you're operating in a higher vibration and she's in a lower energy. So you're trying to dim your light to fit in with her, and that doesn't work, okay? So that's why there's a struggle, because you're feeling fed up on it. You say, I don't want to lose you because I love you, but I don't want you to make me feel bad about things I haven't even done. So what you're going through right now is a physical ascension, because you're recognizing, you know, if she can't get on board with this right now, you may need to go into a form of separation. But it's not about you at all. So what's the full moon bringing in? What's the full moon bringing in? Give your concerns to heaven right now. So pray about this and ask Archangel Raguel to harmonize things and de-stress your body with a massage. So you may need to de-stress. You may want to go for a massage, or maybe you want to give her a massage, because I feel the tension is in her as well. So maybe show her some affection today in that way. But don't try and dim your light because you're not doing anything wrong here. It's her own insecurity causing a problem. I hope that helps, okay? You're saying, I've been up all night because I'm terrified. You shouldn't have to go through that, okay? We've got Dilip says, I need to know which archangel is best for me. Well, obviously you can call on any angel and you'll receive the right guidance or support. Let's see which angel is around you right now. So you've got a few. Okay, so first of all, Archangel Zadkiel is around you. He's saying, remember your power. So Zadkiel connects with your mind, connects with your memory, helps you to remember facts and figures, but also things to do with the person that you are. And he will help you to find your power. He is a male archangel, Archangel Zadkiel. You've also got Archangel Raphael around you, helping you to heal. So Raphael helps you to heal physically and emotionally. Anything you're going through in the physical body. Anything that's affecting your mind that's causing physical things to happen. Raphael is bringing in a healing and improvements. You've got Archangel Raziel asking you to trust your intuition. So Raziel is the psychic angel. So he's helping you to see things in a higher way as well. You've got Archangel Honiel bringing peace in, calm your mind. Honiel is a female angel, helping you to calm your mind in any situation you're going through. And Archangel Michael is saying, I'm here as well, because he's giving you strength. Those are your angels right now. I hope that helps, okay? Jenny says, hi Liz, will there be any better, easier for me soon? See what the angels want you to know. See with fresh eyes. Archangel Uriel is illuminating things. There's illumination going on right now. So whatever you're going through has a reason. There is a benefit to it in some way. So try and see what you're going through right now with fresh eyes. And then you recognize there's a blessing in there for you. And Archangel Nathaniel is blasting things out of the way. So he's saying, I'm helping to remove obstacles in the way. So I definitely do feel that something is shifting. There's going to be a breakthrough coming in for you. You may even see penguins as a sign of a breakthrough. What else do you need to know? You've got forgive everything and rise, because you're experiencing both energies, masculine and feminine energies, ego and higher self. So you may be having highs and lows, ups and downs, but it will get better. I hope that helps again. So we can get a timeline as well for this breakthrough. I mean, it can happen today if you start seeing with fresh eyes. Yeah, you just need patience. That's what you're learning right now. Be patient. Things will improve. We've got baby they them says, universe and divine messenger, please pass on any message regarding LK and I. So what's going on with you and LK? Okay, we've got, I'm always reminded of you. So signs and synchronicities, the universe, the higher power is always connecting you through signs and synchronicities, feelings, emotions, songs. So you're being reminded of each other. That's what you need to know. And what else is going on? We've got enjoy your journey right now. Try and enjoy each day. Be in the present moment, and that will shift things forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Royalty says, can you clarify me and B's relationship? Will we improve our relationship? Ace of Cups, yes, you will. It's going to build into something real. There's going to be an improvement between June and April next year. I hope that. June this year, April next year. June to April. We've got Palami says, hi Sunshine, I get a message from P, his 3D feelings and messages from R, from his 3D self. So what does P want to say to you? I want commitment with you, just not yet. So he does want to commit to you, just not quite yet, because obviously we learn his lessons and going through his struggles, and you will be too. He's been sending you that message in the 5D. So you may have seen signs about commitment or marriage, like you may see marriages or hear wedding bells or all kinds of things. He said, I don't want you to be with anyone else, and I do think about the future when I think about you in it. So I do feel he is going to marry you, commit to you, marry you, just not quite yet, okay? So with him, it's coming. Now, you wanted a message about R. What does R's 3D self want to say to you? So R is saying to you, give your concerns to heaven, cut out toxins. So I feel like you've gone into this, you've had this, this is your friend, isn't it? This in R. You've had this disagreement or whatever's gone on, so you can cut the toxic things out. So obviously everything's been aired. I feel you've just got to give it space right now. Give the connection space to bring a healing in. So you've got to give your concerns right now to heaven and say, okay, angels, you've cut out this from my life right now. So if we are meant to be in each other's life, then we'll sort it out. If not, then he'll be released. Because remember, if people are toxic for any reason, there'll be a release. And you may not even see a toxin there, but there may be something you can't see. It may even be in the way of your twin flame union. So you've got to have faith in God's plan, okay? So So the message coming through is you are beautiful and strong. Don't ever think otherwise. You are beautiful, you are strong. And I feel this is something to do with the way R feels about you. You may have feelings for you that you may not be aware of. Okay, he thinks you are beautiful and strong anyway. We've got, I was in denial. He may have been in denial about his feelings and now he's stressing about them. So I feel there may be more going on than meets the eye here. To you, it's friendship. To him, it could be something else. And if that's been cut out of your life, that's why. I hope that helps the case. Just let things unfold. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go off in a minute because I've been on for a while and my voice is going a little bit. So I'm going to do a collective message. Let's do another collective message. Let's do the energy around the connection that you are experiencing right now, whatever's on your mind. We'll do a 1, 2, and let's do an A, B, and a C. A, B, or C. Can we have an A, please? A message about the situation with A. A message about the situation with B. A message about the situation with C. Okay, this could even be letters that mean something to you. So we've got A, B, and C. A, B, or C, A, B, or C. What do you need to know? A, B, or C. Okay. A is saying give and receive. So your connection needs to be equal. It needs to be equally balanced for it to work. And that's why there's a delay or you're not together right now. So work on giving and receiving yourself. Work on giving back to you more and allowing yourself to receive more. Because I feel this is your lesson right now. For you to move into the union or the relationship the way you want it to be, you must be able to receive as much as you give. And I feel you are an overgiver, so you've got to balance that out, okay? B, if you've chosen B, we've got risk anything for us. So you would risk anything for them. They need to risk everything for you. So they may need to walk away from something or give something up or bring this out into the open. It's their job to show up for you. You would risk anything or everything for them, and they have to show you that they would do the same thing. So this is your lesson right now, to let them take the lead in the connection, let them step up and show you that you matter, because you do. Okay, in other words, they need to choose themselves to choose you. And number 3, okay, or C, we've got special bond. This person is well aware that you have a special bond. So it's very likely if you chose C, you are a twin flame couple, that you have a union, a mission ahead, and they know that you have a special bond. And it's that special bond that makes you unique and stand out from anyone else. So you have to have faith in that special bond. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for Ling. Ling says, what's next action and a message? So what does he want to say to you first of all? He's saying, I do talk about you. So he is talking about you to someone. So this could be about to someone he trusts. It could be a friend, a family member. You know, it could be someone at work. You know, he's talking about you. That's the action he's taking. And he's saying, you make me feel blessed. So he's talking about how blessed he feels to have you in his life. He's talking about you in a very blessed way. So even if he isn't necessarily talking about how he feels about you, like as in a love way, he could be saying how you make him feel. You make him feel good about himself. You make him feel blessed. So he wants you to know that he's saying, I do talk about you because you make me feel blessed. You make me feel capable of great things. So what's his next action? What's his next action? I feel there is his next action. Yeah, it's not ready yet. He's not ready to take action yet because he wants a future with you. He knows you're the one. He's just not ready to come forward just yet. So again, you're learning patience, remember. See if we can get a timeline around this moving forward. We've got just around the corner. It's going to take a while. So if you think it's just around the corner, it's not. It's going to take a while because he wants to prove his loyalty to you. And if you think, this is what I'm connecting with, it's like it's just around the corner, it's not around the corner. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow or the next day. It's going to take a while. So you've got to have faith in divine timing. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Patience is required. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Radhi says, Shamela, one card for me. So what's the card for Shamela? What's the one card for you right now? What's the one card? Calm your mind right now. You are not alone. So if you're feeling alone, you're not. Calm your mind. Relax your energy. Breathe. You're okay. You're going to be okay. So you must calm your mind to feel at peace. That's the message for you, okay? Ling, what I've also got coming through is marriage for you. give me fear, because they show me that as if you think marriage is coming, but it's not around the corner. That's what's coming. And the fact they got 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups says it all. Okay? I hope that helps, okay? What I'm going to do again, I'm going to do another collective message, and I'm going to use my reflection tarot. So pick let me think, what can we pick? I don't know, let's do yellow, green, or blue. Yellow, green, or blue. Yellow, green, or blue. Yellow, green, or blue. Pick something you need to know. Yellow, green, or blue. Okay? Yellow, green, or blue. Yellow. I'm going to make sure the right way round here. Yellow, green, or blue. Yellow, green, or blue. Okay? Yellow is your intuition. Green is connected with healing the heart chakra. And blue is about the throat chakra. I've got that coming through straight away. So yellow, 3 of love. You know in your intuition you're going to come back together. You know you've got to trust in that. So the universe is guiding you back together. Opportunities are flowing in for you to reconnect, communicate, and meet up in person. You'll feel excited and happy at this time. So when it's coming, you're going to feel it intuitively. So trust your intuition. Okay? Green, we've got the heart chakra. King of Flames, your person is loyal to you, and you know that in your heart, no matter what's going on. So you are a loyal person. You deserve the relationship that you seek. You are being saved for something wonderful. So have patience and trust, because they will commit to you fully in time, and they desire you in every way possible. Focus on your passions, things that light you up inside. Follow your heart. And if you're chosen green, which is about, blue, whatever the color was, it was yellow, green, and blue. That was it. That was green. Blue is about the throat chakra, and it's about Archangel Michael. Be confident and believe in yourself, because rewards are coming for all of the hard work you've been doing. Prepare to receive compliments and good news. And the throat chakra is open. So I feel there's a big message about communication coming in, and Archangel Michael giving you the strength to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Ace says, so thank you for the donation. What does my current partner want from me? You will hear from me soon. This person wants you to allow them to take control of the connection, to be the one to reach out, to be the one to initiate communication, to be the one to start a conversation. Your person wants you to allow them to take their power back and take control. If you're the one who's always initiating, making things happen, they want you to let them come to you. That's what I need to share with you, okay? I hope that helps. They want to be more active or proactive in the connection. Jennifer says, is there anything my angels or guides would want me to know for my journey? So what do you need to know for your journey? We've got be kind to yourself. Your angels want you to be kind to yourself, to be good to yourself, to be giving to yourself, to think about what you want more, okay, instead of what the other person is doing or wanting, because you're being prepared for union. You're being prepared for the next steps. You're being prepared for everything you want. So because you're being prepared, you must have faith and be good to you at the same time. Give yourself what you need, okay? And what else do your angels want you to know? I'm going to bring in one of these as well. We've got Ladybug. Opportunities are on your side. So you may see Ladybugs 1313. This is a very lucky time filled with magical opportunities for you to build a solid foundation. So see everything the way it's meant to. Everything is leading you where you're meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? Kelsey says, hi Liz, any messages from my twin? Thank you for the donation. I'm going off soon, guys, so I did say no more donations, okay? Well, obviously I don't mind because I'm at the top of the chat. So I'm feeling the consequences of my choices. So he's made a choice. He hasn't chosen himself yet. So he's made choices in his life, and he's feeling what that means. He's feeling the consequences. He's not feeling very good about it. So he's going to sever ties with whatever that is. And this says a karmic partner. So if he's chosen someone else, remember, it's because he hasn't yet chosen himself, but he's severing ties with that, okay? And he's going to have a lot of gratitude for you. So he's very grateful for you and the energy you've brought into his life, and he's going to show that to you. So if you feel like he's chosen someone else or something else over you, he's apologizing for that, and he's going to deal with that. I hope that helps, okay? Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Hello to Miss Liz, moderators, they are the best. Thank you so much, honey. Good morning, Liz. Is there anything special that Twin Flame wants to tell me on Sunday, May the 10th, Mother's Day? Okay, so is there something he wants to tell you on Mother's Day? He's saying to you, I'm planning to surprise you. So he may actually be coming forward on Mother's Day or around that date. So he's planning to surprise you. So you may receive a communication around that date, or something's going to happen. So what does that mean? What's the message? We've got a text message. So I feel there's going to be a text message on that day or around that date, okay? Don't worry if it's not definitely on that day, but I feel it could well be. So it feels like right now he's planning on sending you a text on that day. Well, that's what you need to know, okay? Which is the 10th of May. When is that then? Is that this Sunday? Is that, what day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Is it the 9th? Tomorrow? Saturday? Okay, whenever anyway. Whenever it is, May the 10th, Mother's Day. Okay, I don't think it's Mother's Day here in the UK. I think we've had Mother's Day. I can't even remember, because obviously when you haven't got your mum or your dad anymore, you don't know when these days are. So, but he's planning on sending a message anyway. That's what I need to share with you. 10th is tomorrow. So, Saturday. Maybe it's coming on Sunday then, because you put Sunday. What does he want to tell me on Sunday, May the 10th, Mother's Day? Okay, May the 11th. Okay, well, it could be coming on the 10th. You could receive a text on the 10th. So I feel the text is coming whenever it is, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, does it really matter? No, it's coming anyway. That's what you need to know, okay? In Australia, it's this Sunday. Wow, okay, so it's the 11th. So the 11th. So a text is coming anyway. He's going to plan on surprising you. That's the message, regardless of the day. I feel you need to let go of the actual day and just know it's coming, possibly this weekend. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go off, guys. I think I'm done. So thank you to everyone who jumped on it. I'm going to be live again tomorrow around the same time, hopefully. So if you haven't received an answer, don't worry. Click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. We got Radha saying, I'm from India, lots of problems with money. I've read for you. I've pulled you a card already. So let me just pull you a money card before I go off. This is for Radha. I'm from India, lots of problems for money. So Archangel Ariel is saying to you, debt is a past choice. Okay, debt is a past choice that you may connect with old wounds around lack. Today, make a new choice to clear the old stuck energy and be financially, emotionally free, and the wound will heal. So in other words, instead of thinking, I have problems with money, say money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Money, I have a solution for my money situation. Or Archangel Ariel is saying, that's a past choice you made to have problems with money. You can choose today to be financially free. It's all a state of mind. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off then. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. So I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.